Welcome to this 2,000 point live Warhammer 40,000 10th edition battle report where we see the best army in existence, the Leagues of Votann versus the Tyranids.
The Tyranids, the second best army in existence.
I don't agree, but that's okay, because that's the beauty about having an opinion. We all can disagree. My name's Jake Harley from Vanguard Tactics. I'm joined today with Michael Cosello. Michael, how are you?
I am well, thank you. Excited to get this game underway.
Yes, this is going to be an awesome clash. We're going to go through the armies, mission, sponsors, everything really.
Everything. Shall we just kick straight off with the mission?
Yeah, just before we quickly do that, we do have 3 more people in the house tonight. I will give a special shout out to. So on the deck is the dynamic duo of Kobe. How are you?
I'm very well, mate. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you, Kobe. I've never had him on the deck when I've been playing, so I'm really looking forward to seeing this.
You're in for a treat, mate. You're in for a treat.
You always treat me anyway. And then to his left is the man himself, Jordan. How are you?
Yes, I'm all good, bro.
He said he's all good,
He's
bro.
all good, bro.
And then we have Sebi Cam, which we have 2 of them, but
Yes.
he's currently in the toilet. So we won't get hello from him till in a bit. But now we've done all that, let's go have a look.
Just before we do the mission, we do have to say a massive thank you to Games Workshop for sending us all of the preview content early. Obviously, we've got all the index cards and everything.
And all the mission cards.
So obviously, without them, we wouldn't be able to do stuff like this.
Yes, of course.
So,
A massive thank you to them with all of that. And now, with all of our thanks, all of our intros done, let's have a look at the mission we're going to be playing today. Mike talking.
Sorry, guys, 2 secs.
Oh.
In this 2,000 point Warhammer 40k 10th edition battle report, the players will deploy using the Hammer and Anvil deployment map. The primary mission is Scorched Earth. From the second battle round shooting phase, the player whose turn it is can select 1 unit from their army that is not battle shocked and is until the end of that turn, that unit is not eligible to shoot or declare a charge. At the start of its control phase, if that unit is within 1 inch of an objective marker that the player whose turn it is that objective is burned and removed from the battlefield. In the second, third and fourth battle rounds, at the phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each objective marker they control, up to victory points per turn. In the 5th battle round, the player who has the first turn scores their victory points described previously. The player who has the second turn will score their victory points at the end of their turn, their command phase. At the end of the battle, each player scores 5 victory points if 1 or more objective markers burned by a unit from their army, and 10 victory points if the objective marker in their opponent's deployment zone was burned. For this mission is supply lines. In this mission, if a player controls the objective marker in their at the start of their command phase, they roll 1d6. On a 4+, that player gains 1 command. Will now choose whether to use fixed missions or tactical missions, and at the end of the 5th battle round, the player with the most victory points wins the game.
Right, that is the mission in called tones, and it's a pretty awesome one today. I'm really looking forward to this. So I guess now we've got that out of the way, we should go through the armies. So what army is up first, George?
It's yours, Jake.
Oh, well, you have to start with the best. Got to have dessert first before we move on to the main.
Of course.
So in my 2,000 points Leagues of Votann army today, I have 2 characters.
Okay.
So one is my Warlord, the Iron-Haired Champion. He has a Mass Hammer, a Weaver Field Crest, and I've given him the enhancement a long list.
Cool.
So what this does means that when his unit kills a unit that has a judgment token on it, which we'll go into how all that works in a second, I can give another unit he can see a judgment token.
Nice.
Pretty simple, pretty good upgrade there for 15 points. Next we have the Brokier Forge Master. So the Brokier Forge Master, he has the enhancement in Appraising Glare.
Okay.
I'm not going to go through what that does just now, just because it's a bit of a long, wordy one.
Sure.
But I can sum it up when I actually do it.
Okay.
He's really cool. He can heal my tanks. He's just overall a bit of a baller. Then, as my battle line, I have a single unit of 10 Hearthkin Warriors.
Cool.
They have a Magma Rail, an L7 rocket launcher, a Medipack, a comms array, and finally a Spectral Scanner.
Nice.
And then the Kin Champion has a Kin weapon, so
Cool.
like a Power Fist. Moving on, we then have other units. I've got 3 units of 5 Berserkers.
Okay.
Each unit, well, 2 of the units have 4 Plasma Axes and twin Concussion Gauntlets, which I am going to refer to as Hulk hands during this. But one of the units has a Mole Launcher.
Okay.
The reason for that is purely just because of what we've got modelled.
Yeah. Cool.
So it's just easy to do that. Then I have my favourite unit in the whole army, 10 Hearthguard. or half guard,
Yeah.
however you want to pronounce it.
Start writing those comments now.
They have Volkites, disintegrators,
Cool.
exosuit grenade launchers, and concussion gauntlets.
That's a lot of firepower.
Yes, and then the champion himself has a Weaver Field Crest as well, so 4+ invulnerable save. Moving on, I've got 3 Brockier Thunderkin with conversion beamers.
Nice.
And then rounding out the army, I have 3 Sagittars with beam cannons.
Okay, beam cannons.
Yes, I think they're actually quite good
Cool.
now. And then I have 2 land fortresses with magma rail rifles and bolt cannons, and that is my 2,000 point army.
Very nice.
Yeah? Do you want me to quickly tell you what my army rule does in my detachment rule?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, so the army rule is Idealis Ancestors. So whenever you kill one of my units, Michael, I'm going to give you a gift, and that gift is called a Judgment Token.
Excellent.
So depending on how many Judgment Tokens Michael's units have on them, depends on a buff I get. I can only ever give you a maximum of 2, though.
Right,
so
okay.
Don't worry.
So you're going to judge me for eating you?
Yeah, essentially. So if you've got 1 on you, I have +1 to hit with shooting and combat. If you have 2 on you, you have +1 to hit and wound.
Very nice.
Which is great. And then finally, my detachment rule is called Ruthless Efficiency. So how this works is at the start of the battle, I pick any unit in your army,
Okay.
and I give it 2 judgment tokens.
Cool. And you've chosen...
I get to pick at after the roll off.
Okay.
So I get to see all your redeploys,
Cool,
and
okay.
then I will get to decide.
All right.
On top of that, depending on when that unit is dead, very presumptuous it will be dead, then I can get a number of command points depending on the battle round or my command phase in which the unit is dead.
Cool.
So if I kill the unit in the second round,
Yep.
the third command phase, my third command phase is when they will be considered dead.
Excellent. Okay, and you get a number of command points based on how early you kill them?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's like 3, 2, and 1 depending, but we can go through all that hopefully when it comes up.
All right.
That's it.
Awesome. Okay, and what secondaries have you gone for?
So I've gone with fixed.
Okay.
Because I just feel that it's a bit, I don't like the idea of having too many random cards for an army that isn't very mobile.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've tried my best to put some units in there.
Yeah.
So I've gone with assassination. So every time I kill one of your characters, I'm going to get 4 points.
Excellent. I've got 4 of them.
Yeah, pretty simple that.
Yep.
And then finally, I've gone bring it down. So
Okay.
depending on your monsters, which ones I kill, depending on how many wounds they have, all that, I'll get
Yep.
points.
Yep.
We've determined that you give up the maximum amount for bring it down,
Yep.
but just about the
Just
maximum.
about, yeah.
And then assassination, you give up 16.
That's right.
So I've got a maximum of 36 there, and hopefully my primary will do me all right. And yeah, that's it. So, Michael, over to you.
Right, let's talk about some Tyranids. So the Tyranids today, we have the Swarm Lord is the Warlord, as it should be. This guy is fantastic, as we'll see in the game. I have a Tervagon with the enhancement Adaptive Biology for a Feel No Pain, which gets better if she's injured. Okay. Old One Eye is leading some Carnifexes.
Oh, very cool.
We've got a Broodlord with the enhancement Alien Cunning, which essentially allows me to redeploy 3 units after we've rolled first turn, and I can put some in Strat Reserve as well.
Yeah.
20 Hormigants, 20 Termagants. The 2 Carnifexes are just talons, like extra scything talons, because that's how mine are modelled. Cool.
The old Screamer Killers, I guess.
The old Screamer Killers, exactly. Their days are gone now. 10 Gene Stealers to go with the Broodlord. A Trigon, starting in Deep Strike.
Oh, very nice.
Okay. A Tyrannofex with a Rupture Cannon. I just wanted to put them on the table at least once. 3 Von Ryan's Leapers, or Van Damme's Leapers, as we're going to start calling them, and 3 Zoanthropes. That is the army.
Okay.
What I get is I have Synapse and Shadow in the Warp. Synapse means that I do Battle Shock tests within 6 inches of a Synapse keyword unit on 3d6. In addition, lots of my stratagems get much better when they're affecting Synapse units.
Okay, cool.
Shadow in the Warp, I can once per game force Battle Shock tests across your whole army in either of our command phases.
Which is quite, actually, really useful.
It's really good. I'm looking forward to using that this game.
Nice.
And then my detachment rule, I'm going to pick between 3 different abilities at the start of the game. I'll tell you now, I'm going to go for lethal hits against monsters and vehicles because they're quite hard to shift.
Yeah.
But I could have gone for sustained hits, or I could have gone for precision on critical hits.
Yeah.
So that's my army rules and things. I am, though, going to go for tactical missions.
Okay.
Because there aren't any that really work against Votann specifically. No. You do have a fair few vehicles, but not enough for Bring It Down. And I feel like I have some assets to move around the board.
Okay, nice one. Awesome. It's going to be interesting, actually. I think this is the first game that at least I would have seen where one person's gone fixed, the other's gone tactical. So that should be super interesting. And yeah, really, I guess before we get into the roll-off, how are the chat feeling? Are they excited for this one?
Are you ready to see the percentages of who they're rooting for? Votann,
Yeah.
57%.
Okay.
So that leaves
Okay.
the Nids with 43%.
Okay,
That's
well,
enough for me.
that's all he needs. All he needs is 1%. Don't tell him the odds. Don't tell him the odds. Right, fantastic. So, with all of that done, should we do a roll-off?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to roll my Pearl VT dice.
I'm going to roll a green Las Vegas Open dice.
Oh, very good.
Because my Tyranids are green.
And my Votann are not this colour.
So since I'm the invader, you can roll first.
The Invader,
Well, with the Tyranids.
can I not... Well, we'll have a whole discussion on who's invading who after the game. Right, here we go. That didn't go in the box. It's a 3.
Okay, I've got a 4.
Okay, so that's going to be Tyranid turn 1.
All right.
So if you want to go to the top down, mute us, and we will commence the movement phase.
Yep, I'll do some redeploys. You can do your judgment token thing,
Oh, yes.
but we can do all that off camera.
Yeah, I think it'd be best to do that all off camera.
Yep, agreed.
Perfect. So yeah, if you mute us, all good.
All right.
Yeah.
All good.
So you
I have to do mine first.
Yeah, that's my
bet
intention
you're
of it
excited
because it
for
just
the
says at the
second
start of the battle.
Yeah, it's a
The battle hasn't
pre-game
started.
ability.
I
It's a
also-
pre-game
I also
ability.
have to do my scout moves.
Of course, yes.
I've
I have to do one of mine first.
Yeah.
Not much in it,
I've done a scout move.
You were playing Votann from the
Yep.
very start.
I moved a Gene
Oh, we
Stealer.
still take it in turns, don't we?
Yeah, you still take it in
So
turns.
this unit will...
You like?
Oh,
Right. Well,
sorry guys, we muted ourselves
Jordan
and
just lied to me. Yeah. Jordan just lied to me. So I was like,
so
are they muted? And he was like, yeah.
let's just rewind it a little bit.
At least you would have seen that doing scout
Yeah, true,
Isn't
true.
it?
Um,
Right, well,
right, you're with us now, guys.
you know,
So,
either way.
how are you doing, bro?
I'm well.
Yeah,
As we were saying.
Yeah. this is an exciting game for you, isn't it?
It is. One army I currently play,
Yeah.
one army I'm looking to play.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, because you're looking at picking up Nids in 10th, aren't you?
well, I am going to be picking up Nids.
Oh, okay, sorry, yeah, it's a certainty at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, no two ways about that.
No,
No. Well, we've got the Leviathan box coming.
we do. It's coming to our house on,
What,
well,
Saturday?
hopefully Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's when they all arrive.
So,
So yeah, that's going to be. I'm so excited for that. Is everyone in chat excited for Leviathan release weekend?
yeah,
Has
the
everyone picked up a
official-
box?
The official launch of
10th edition.
10th edition, yeah.
And has everyone checked out the app as well? Let us know what you think of the app. Have you've had a chance to go on it, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I was using it earlier.
We made, so on the blog...
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what I will say about the app is both of the lists that you'll see on the blog page were used making the app actually earlier. So
Oh,
if you want to
sweet.
see a preview, if you haven't been able to try that out, what that looks like, you can look at the blog page, the link should be there.
In the description,
And,
yeah.
and you should be able to see how it's all laid out.
Okay, cool.
Personally, I thought it was a bit of, quite easy to do.
Yeah.
I managed to actually do my list in like 5 minutes, really.
Oh wow.
What about you, Mike? Did you like using the app to make your list?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Obviously, there's always feedback to be given, but I think it's excellent. Excellent as a starting point. It is the only option currently, so really useful.
Duplicate button.
Duplicate is king. Duplicate is king.
Massive thumbs up for duplication.
I've done all my pre-game stuff,
Oh, okay, cool.
so it's over to you to do yours.
Right.
Before you carry on, we have had a super chat from Captain Roscoe, £5, saying, "Sorry, Mike, but I have come to support the Votann on this one. Come on,
Unbelievable.
Jake."
Unbelievable. You're not invited to our mentoring. Cool. Next.
Can I come?
You can anytime.
Can I bring a guest? Okay. You can come to my mentoring. Nice one. Awesome. Yeah. We're just finishing our scout move, so if you want to go back up.
We'll
mute
just go
us,
back
then-
and mute.
yeah,
Yeah, we
perfect.
know which is the proper mute button now. So
Good. Oh, good.
yeah.
Right.
All right then, man. So what's your predictions for the game? You've
Well,
probably had a look at both the armies quite a bit now, haven't you?
I'm fairly certain I know some of these like the back of my hand, but
Yeah.
I've got to go with the Nids.
You think the Nids are gonna steal this one?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
We've got-
The Votann have got, obviously, we've got the 2 land fortresses.
yeah.
What guns did he equip the land fortress? The heavy,
So 2 Magna.
2 Magna Rails. So they should be. I don't know much about the Votann, so obviously we can run over their detachment rules if you want.
Go for it.
So ruthless efficiency.
Yeah.
So do you want to just describe that one?
Yeah. So Jake needs to pick a unit at the start of the battle.
Yep.
And that unit starts off with 2 judgment tokens.
Okay.
Say command points, which essentially gives all of the Votann units against that one target, +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
Oh, sick.
And depending on when Jake destroys that unit, he gets command points. So
That's good.
yes, it's good, but it's tricky to not get sucked into just putting it on to the biggest thing on the board.
Yeah, so you got to be quite tactical with it. I actually was listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've had a chance to listen to it yet.
No, I haven't listened to the podcast yet. No.
So Jake was on the podcast recently, and if you want to go check that out, guys, it's literally Jake. The podcast is called the 40k competitive.
The competitive 40k podcast.
There we go. The competitive 40k podcast. Go check it out. Jake's on there talking about Votann, and yeah, he did explain a little bit on what units to pop that on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it. I think it can be quite tricky to pick a unit because you kind of want the damage buff to go onto the biggest things, such as like.
But then I guess in the start,
it's a big trap because you could put it on the one Ryans and start off.
Just to answer your question, Duncan. Yes, the app has released. It's out now. You can get it on any of the app stores, I believe.
I believe iOS and Android, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, we've got it.
Yeah.
I've built my Blood Angels.
I built a Sisters list.
And my Drakari. So, yeah. Well, guys, are we looking forward to this one? How many people have we got watching with us? 166 of you watching with us. Guys, come on, bump up that like button. We've only got 33 likes. Come on, we need to bump up 160 of you. But no, it really does help us. And obviously, any super chats that do come through will stop the game and obviously ask everyone in the room whatever questions you have. So it's the best way to support us. And yeah, also, we have got a new members scheme. Kobe, do you know about this?
Yeah, but I believe it's just called Become a VT Member.
It is. And if I put this up, there we go. So this is our new membership scheme that we're going to be doing. So guys, if you want to become a member, select the VT member tier because the other two will be going eventually. If you're already a member, you can just swap it to the VT members when you auto renew. But yeah, so basically we're going to be going through tiers. So to begin with, we'll have with 1,000 members, which is where we're currently at. We'll have weekly live Q&As. There'll be a members Discord channel, which will be ran by myself and Jake. Then one members only live stream a month. One tactical tutorial, one list review, and one how to beat faction, obviously whichever faction. And as we go up through the members, we'll start to increase the content we do. Because obviously, the more members, it helps us keep the lights on here and stuff like that. So yeah, and there's loads. If you join before July, we have a massive, basically, gift bundle that we're going to be doing. So a
giveaway,
draw, sorry,
I believe it's called, Jordan.
That's the one. I was trying to think of the word. I couldn't remember what the word was. So basically, I'll put it in the chat of what could be won because we do have quite a few things, but it does look like they're ready over at the table. So we'll pass you over to them.
Cool. So hopefully you were able to keep track of some of the pre-game stuff.
Yeah.
We'll cover it anyway.
Yeah.
So after we've rolled for first turn, we had to alternate doing pre-game abilities, starting with the person going first.
Yeah, weirdly, we had a lot.
We did actually, yeah. So I scout moved a measly millimetre with my gene sealers in order to get one of them out of the way.
Yeah.
Then you scout moved
So I'm scout moved this Sagittar that started here.
Cool.
And it's scout moved back because I didn't want it to be in range of any sort of potential running charges or anything like that.
I redeployed the Tyranid because it's got a heavy weapon. I just wanted to sit there so it can shoot one of your Sagittars.
Which is sad.
And I did put the Carnifexes and One Eye into strategic reserves.
Yep. I then scout moved this Sagittar on the far corner and this Sagittar. So the Sagittar on the far bit went just forward because I didn't see as many threats there. Cool. This one, it just sort of went sideways just to get out of line of sight of the Tyrannifex.
Yeah.
Just so then it kept me safe. And then I got to pick my Ruthless Efficiency.
You did, yes.
Because now I know where everything is. And there was actually a big debate between do I put it on the Leapers or do I put it on the Tyrannifex? And I decided to put it on the Tyrannifex just because I think that's the thing I'm going to have the most trouble killing.
Agreed.
And having the early command points is really great.
Yeah.
But only really once we get into the game and I get to put judgment tokens on things is when it will become the most efficient.
Yes.
So then I didn't decide to do that. And yeah.
Yeah. I had to do all of my 3 redeploys as one of my goes in the alternating, and I just put the termagants a bit further forward. Going then into the movement phase.
Yes.
So I drew 2
Sorry,
cards.
George.
So we have had a couple of super chats.
Awesome.
Okay.
So the first one, $10 from Primal Warfrog.
Thank you.
It said thoughts. So it's a list, Necron list actually. So Nightbringer, Oracan, 2 Lords, a Technomancer, Hexmark, Warriors. I think that's 2 20-man blobs. 2
Lovely.
squads of 6 Toonblades. 2 Ghost Arcs, 2 Reanimators, 2 units of 5 Death Marks, with Hypermaterial Flayers and Particle Beamers.
That'll be their sniper rifles.
That'll be snipers.
Yeah.
And then he also said, building both Nids and Votann, this determines my focus.
Ooh,
Excellent.
Okay. Well, I'll do my best.
What do you think of that list?
Yeah, pretty solid.
Yeah,
pretty solid.
it's good, yeah.
Reanimation is up for a lot of abuse, and it looks like you've gone whole hog.
Yeah. And
Yes.
we actually have a How to Play Necrons coming soon.
We do, yes.
Where we talk about
the full
the
reanimation.
the combo.
Silliness.
Yeah, so make sure you check that out by subscribing and everything, turn on that notification bell.
Yes.
But yeah, the only other thing I'd say if you didn't say you had it in, a Ghost Arc.
He's got 2 Ghost Arcs
Yeah.
and 2 Reanimators. He's
Okay.
gone
Yeah.
all in on that stuff.
You convinced me. This thing is absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
Cool. I mean, that sounds good to me.
But
That
thank
sounds
you as
Really,
well.
really good.
Yeah,
I do
thank-
like the
thank
monolith,
you.
so maybe check that out.
he's cool. Yeah.
Oracan's fantastic, and some of the other characters as well are absolutely baller.
Nice.
That's a really, really solid list
It's
for
cool.
primary. Have a look at the fixed secondaries next, I think, and then
Just
go
build
from
it.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
And we've had one more.
Mm-hmm.
£5 from Clubber Watson. Said, let's go, Jake. All the chats about Votann at Factorum on our hopes for 10th are dashed in the bin now.
Yeah. me and I think I know who this is, the actual name of him. We had a big conversation about what we'd love to see for Votann for 10th. Not many of it really came to light, I'm not going to lie. But I still want to be able to show people that they are still super cool and interesting, like I said on the podcast. So
Agreed.
There's so many cool tricks, and I'm hoping you're going to allow me to show them all off.
No.
So, no, because you know what happens.
I'm going to put the Votann in the bin,
Please
just like everybody wants to see.
Said nobody ever.
Said nobody.
Like I say, right. So in your movement phase, you did a bit of manoeuvring.
Yeah, so I drew 2 cards.
Yes, you
That's where we
did.
got to. I drew a tempting target, and Jake chose the central objective.
Yeah, and
And it's really sad because I love the Van Damme Leapers, and I didn't want to lose them turn 1.
No.
But they're my only option for getting this.
They
and
were
they're
the
very
fastest
cheap.
unit,
Fastest unit,
but also
and it's worth 5 points.
yeah. And
I can't pass that up.
the other thing to note as well is like you could have put the termagants there,
Yes.
but you would have then given up like such a
Exactly.
big unit. 'Cause,
Exactly.
you know.
I
what will
don't
happen.
really want to get shot by the Hearthguard. So I've got tempting target. I'll score that at the end of my turn. I've also got bring it down, which is very convenient
Because you need to.
because I've lined up a shot on this Sagittar.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've just advanced over this side. I've stayed static on the other flank because I don't need to get involved yet.
No.
And we're going to, move swiftly on to the shooting phase.
Okay.
I guess there's only one thing to shoot with, which is the rupture cannon.
Yes. So show me this rupture cannon because I've heard it's had a bit of a glow up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's 2 shots. This is the only issue. It is only 2 shots.
Oh, only 2 shots.
It is only 2 shots,
Okay.
right? It's heavy, which means that I get +1 to hit if I stay still.
Which because
Which
you
I
redeployed.
did because I
You're all
redeployed.
good.
Exactly. So I'm hitting on 2s.
Okay. So both hit.
Whew, okay.
Okay.
And then it's strength 18.
Yeah, I did just look at that.
Toughness?
I'm toughness 10 though.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? But so you're going to need 3s.
3s.
So 1 failed,
Okay.
1 goes through.
What's your armor save?
I know why you're asking me this because I have a 3+ armor save.
Okay, I'm AP4.
Well, that's
So
good,
what I'm
isn't
going
it?
to do is command point reroll the 2
Okay.
because I know that it will go through the armor.
Yeah, of course. Which you do get.
Which
so
it does.
-1 CP for you, but you've done that.
Yes. I will check cover because cover's quite easy to get this edition.
Yes, it's just basically if any part of the unit goes through cover, you can do that.
I don't think so.
I
by the looks of
don't
it.
think I am either. So you're all good.
So that's AP4, Jake.
Yep. So how much damage is it?
It's 2d6 per shot.
Okay, so, and I've only got 9 wounds, so mathematically speaking, I should be dead. But let's see. Oh, look at that. Look how funny that is.
Very dead.
Right, so now I've got to make a deadly demise.
Yep.
Because you've killed my vehicle.
Yep.
Luckily, I don't deadly demise, and then I've got to roll a dice for each model in the vehicle, so there's 5 berserkers.
Okay.
So on ones, they take a mortal wound.
Yep, that's right.
Do I get a feel no pain versus this?
It is just a mortal wound, so if you've got feel no pain,
Cool.
then you're going to get that against them all.
Right. That was a good roll, actually.
That was a good roll.
So they do have a 5 up feel no pain. I fail it, so 1 is on 1 wound.
Okay, cool.
And then I will get them out as such. So you can't do any more shooting, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing I can
if
do.
So what I'll do, I'll put the model where I want him to go.
Yep.
And you just tell me if you can shoot me or not.
Okay. I can shoot you.
Can you?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You lied to me then.
Guys,
Yeah.
Daryl Smith just put in the comments, does anyone else hear a bell or have I inhaled too much plastic glue?
Ironically, for once you haven't.
Yeah, literally, don't worry, guys. Yeah, we do have a church located near us.
Where
Yes.
we keep the Sisters Army.
Yeah, where we keep the Sisters Army and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of going off right now. But also, do you want to explain the t-shirts? Because people are asking about
So very, very kindly, Dave took Steve in for a week. Oh, thank you. Oh, stop it, Dad. It's just an excuse to touch me. So very kindly, Dave from Mini Wargaming has gifted us these shirts along with a few dice, which I'm going to be using as judgment tokens today. Because when Steve went out and did some content with Dave and all the people at Mini Wargaming, they were all very kind and accommodating, and they are all just very lovely people. I had an opportunity to get to speak to Dave as well, and he is a absolutely lovely guy. He even came here and did some stuff as well.
Yeah. We had an opportunity to meet him as well.
Yeah,
he was lovely.
I need to say, he is a legend of the community.
Yeah.
When I was getting into the hobby all these years ago, I remember watching his videos of Life of Demon Prince, Deafy, all of these videos that probably a lot of people may not know now because it's more gaming focused, but this was like the hobby channel in terms of like all the cool skits, all the battle reports. I remember watching every single one of them and I love them. So Dave, thank you so much, and everybody at Mini Wargaming, thank you so much for this lovely gift. And more importantly, just being them.
I was literally talking to Dave about like his Demon Prince video that he made, where like the Demon Prince was like trying to convince him to like use him on the battlefield and stuff. Like I was telling him like we have so many memories of them guys.
That's what a lot of my Votann units are trying to do to me now. They say, please, Jake, please. But yeah, obviously you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much for this. So in his honour for this gift, we wanted to show them off today and show that we are Mini Wargaming fans, as I think a lot of us are, right?
Yeah, check out their channel as well, of course. Steve did an awesome Leviathan 10th edition how to play game against Matt.
Yeah,
which is really cool. So yeah, definitely check that out.
So make sure to go check out their channel. Obviously, I think most people know who they are, but if you don't for any reason, make sure to go check them out. They are absolutely fantastic and they are all legends in their own right. With that in mind, Michael, so you killed my Sagittar.
I did.
Didn't deadly demise. Now, normally in this instance, you would get a judgment token, but because you already have 2 on you, you can't have any more.
The mind games,
you're full.
you see?
Yeah, full. You've had enough. You've had enough.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so what are you going to score?
I'm going to score 5 victory points for a tempting target, because you've tempted my poor Van Dam Leapers, and they're going to be dead. And then I will get 3 points for 4 victory points for Bring It Down. 9 wounds are you?
Yeah, so you will get 3. Yeah.
3 victory points for
And the
Bring It
reason
Down.
you're going to get 3 is because it's 2 based.
That's right.
And because you're playing tactical missions, you get another 1.
Excellent.
Perfect.
All right.
So, cheeky little 8 points to start.
I'll take that.
Nice one. So I'm going to get a command point.
Cool.
And there's nothing I need. Oh, actually, there is something I need to do in the command phase. We won't mute me just yet because I will explain this, because this is my enhancement I was talking about.
Okay.
So this is appraising glare.
Yep.
So how this works in my command phase, I pick an objective you control,
Yep.
and now everybody on that counts having a judgment token.
Do you have to see the objective?
No.
Oh.
It's great.
It's not even an appraising glare. It's just
No. It's bombastic side eye, or whatever you call it. So very unsurprisingly, I'm going to pick this objective.
Okay.
So now
nice.
everything on this objective now counts as having a judgment taken on it.
Cool. Okay.
That was it. Pretty simple, I guess. It wasn't as complicated. I just didn't want to explain it in the list.
Yeah, I did roll to get my CP in my turn, and you likewise will do in your turn on the 4 up. You'll get CP.
We'll do that now quickly. Do I get it? No, I don't.
Excellent. So we're both on 2 command points each.
Fantastic. And then, if you go to the top down, mute us, we will do some stuff.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, a Tyrannifex just one shot at a Sagittar.
Well, it should do.
It should do, but
Yeah, I'd be pretty upset if it didn't.
that's the damage on that is nuts. 2d6 damage per shot.
Well, yeah. Wow. As is its right. It's a rupture cannon.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
It's a lot of
Strength
damage.
18.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't do much against the Votann because they're nice and tough.
I mean, it does. It's just popped to such its gut.
Okay. Well, it does, but
That thing's crazy.
look, it made Mike spend a CP for a command reroll.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, Mike has had to expend one of his precious CP. But if I'm right in saying the Swarm Lord does generate CP.
Every
Command phase?
every one of Mike's command phases, he'll get an additional CP.
Yeah, that's such a good rule. I mean, in 10th edition, if you don't already know, you are getting less CP than you did in 9th edition.
Question, Mike. Rolling off for CP for the mission. Does that stack with your Swarm Lord? Ability to give you an extra one?
I think so. I failed it, but I'll have a read of the mission card.
Because I know we're still limited to one additional CP a turn,
If
aren't
player
we?
controls the
So-
objective marker in their own deployment zone, start their command phase, they roll 1d6 on a 4+ that player gains 1 CP. There's nothing saying that it's an exception, so no, I wouldn't get it in addition to the Swarm
Alright.
Lord.
Okay.
But if he dies,
Yeah, if he dies, then you got a nice little...
I get it, right? That's cool.
All right. Well, that clears up that a bit, doesn't it?
Oh, okay. Well, you are just a rules encyclopedia, mate.
I am. I have the memory for rules, like, I don't know, someone who's really smart. Like Albert Einstein. Yeah, Albert Einstein. See, but when it comes to just normal knowledge, however, not so much.
I mean, the statement you just gave right then, bro, was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Call me Albert Einstein.
Good. I will not be calling you that. So,
Hi, Carl Einstein is what I want to be called.
hi, Carl Einstein.
Yep.
It's all right, guys. We're brothers. Okay. But yeah, so still people are rooting for the Votann, though. 54%. Jake, we have had a rules question on the appraising glare. So it says, Duncan has just put, it only works in the command phase.
Yeah.
Starts and ends in the same command phase.
Right. So, okay. This is a rules as intended moment, right? So we're going to enter the rules as intended moment, everyone. Everyone, come in the bubble with me. Michael, come in. Come in. So, obviously, as this reads, it says, in your command phase, you select one objective marker your opponent controls until the end of the phase.
Yeah, so it doesn't work.
Yeah. We have to play this as rules as you should intend, which is it works until the end of the turn.
No, it says that it sends.
No.
Sorry,
No,
mate,
no.
but
I didn't know you were the fourth best player in the ITC. So we're playing it as intended. Don't worry,
Yeah.
I had this come up on the podcast as well. Ironically, if you want to see how I handled that, you can check that out. And but we're playing it as that. So because otherwise it would be a word,
word
that I can't
it makes
use.
I assume it's until the end of your next command phase.
Yeah. That's how we're
Easy.
playing that.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, good. But it's always good to point these things out because there's a lot of
Yes.
rules like that.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Well, there's not that many, but there's a few. You're
so
right.
you definitely can't have less than damage one. So,
I don't know.
like,
Damage zero
to-
seems pretty heavy.
to settle the debate.
My
on
deaf
the
company are
internet.
invincible.
Ironically, I'm actually done moving.
Oh,
you?
sweet. Nice
yeah,
smooth transition.
We love it.
So I'll just talk you through what I did. Do you want to just go top down quickly, just so I can
Yep.
point at things, because that's how I find it easier. So this unit of warriors that was in this Sagittar, they managed to get out, and with the 8-inch move, they managed to all be able to tow on this objective.
Cool.
So Mike has OC 10 on it.
Yep.
I had at that time OC 10 on it. The Sagittar then made a move. Sagittar's OC 3, so I've now got more OC than Michael on that.
Yes.
The Berserker unit that was sat in this building right here, I rolled an advance, they rolled a 1, but luckily it was enough, so they could fully end wholly within 3 inches of the Sagittar to then get in it. So I've now got my Berserker unit in there,
Very nice.
ready to sort of come out if Michael does any shenanigans, which I'm hoping he doesn't. I've kept the Hearthguard here, ready, waiting for a counter punch. The unit of Berserkers that got out and are battle shocked here, they made an advance move and got into where the other berserkers were. So I have a bit of a sort of...
And they're no longer battle shocked because it was
it's
your
my turn.
command phase. And, resets.
Brockir, Thunderkin have just moved out. They can see the lictors. They're ready to go. And then finally on this side of the table, the land fortress has moved so it can fully see the Tyrannifex, and so has the Sagittar with the berserkers in. And that is it. So we're going to go into shooting now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited. Right, so we're going to start with... I want to start with the Thunderkin.
Okay.
Okay, am I allowed to?
Yeah, you may do as you please.
Oh, sick. Right, so here we go. So I'm going to be using their SP conversion beamers.
Okay.
So how these work, so ballistical, so I'm going to shoot your lictors.
Yeah.
Van
Damme leapers.
I will just make sure they're all in. They are in, or Van Damme's leapers.
Okay.
So normally hit on a 4+.
Yes.
But you count as having a judgment token on you, so I'm going to be hitting on 3+.
I do, though, have the stealth.
Okay, so
special rule,
-1 to
so
hit.
you're -1 to hit.
Well, luckily for me, this is where finally, I think for the first time ever, the Forge Master's rule comes in, because he also gives the unit +1 to hit.
Tailored.
Amazing.
Tailored his list.
So this is going to be freeze to hit, with
Yeah.
sustained hits D3. So
Cool.
every critical hit will be a 6.
Excellent.
Of a 6 is D3 additional hits. However, they have another rule called conversion, which is while I'm over 12 inches of the target, I get critical hits on 4+.
That's not very nice.
So here we go. So they all hit with 2 critical hits. So these gain me an additional D3 hits. So an additional 3 hits. So that is 6 hits total.
Okay.
This is strength 7.
Yep.
Toughness
5.
So freeze to wound. So that is 4 at -1, and these are
-1.
flat 3 damage each. How many wounds are
Okay.
these guys?
We are 3 wounds each.
Amazing.
Now I'm just looking for cover purposes.
I think from there, because I can draw that, that shouldn't hit cover.
Yeah, so we got one guy here who is in cover.
Yeah, he definitely
because he's
is, yeah.
out of the way of everybody. But the other 2, I agree, are not in cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take it on someone in cover first.
Okay. So -1.
Okay, they're dead.
Okay, they're dead.
And the next one.
And they
And the next one.
they're all dead. Oh,
Triple one!
nice one. So I did
One day I'll get them to do something.
Yeah. So they obviously killed them. That's great for me.
Now you get a judgment token because you kill one of my units.
Not how it works exactly. And then I'm just going to have a look at some strats I could maybe do.
Just before you carry on, Jake.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Tattoo Tabletop for gifting 5 Vanguard Tactics memberships.
Thank you.
Legend.
Thank you very much.
You're
We love
a
you,
good
James.
boy. Everyone's a good boy. Right. Now, Michael,
Yes.
I'm going to shoot your Tyrannifex.
Okay.
It was mean to me.
Are you going to use any stratagems?
No, that's what I was just checking.
Okay, because I am.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to use rapid regeneration.
Okay.
And this gives me the Feel No Pain 6 possibility. However, because I'm in Synapse range, because there's some Zoanthropes there, I'm going to get the Feel No Pain 5+ ability.
That's quite strong, actually.
It's very good, yes.
Yeah. So let's start with the beam cannon on the Sagittar.
Okay.
Are you -1 to hit or anything?
No.
Cool. So because you have 2 judgment tokens on you, this will be hitting on freeze.
Excellent.
Now this has sustained hits D3, Michael.
Cool.
So that's another 3 hits.
Awesome.
So 5 hits. What toughness is this Tyrannifex?
12.
So I'm strength 12. So normally I need 4s. Because you have a judgment
Okay.
token on you, this is freeze.
Very nice.
This is -3 D6 damage.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to command point 1 here.
You have a Magna Rail rifle to come with, don't you?
I forgot that.
A cannon.
Right, let's just
probably worth-
Let's
yeah.
have these 2 for now.
Yeah.
So 2 saves at -3, please.
Okay, am I getting any sort of cover there? Nope. So 2+ save. Oh.
Oh, -3, so you're definitely fine. Oh, not fun.
Okay.
Okay, so next we'll go on to twin bolt cannons. So this is freeze with sustained hits. Both hit. Strength 6, toughness 12. So normally we need 6s, but now need 5s.
5s, yeah, and twin linked.
With the rerolls. 2 wounds, -1, 2 damage this time.
Okay, -1, so 3s. I am okay.
Nice. Let's do the Magma Rail. I'm a bit scared now. I don't get nervous. Cool, so let's do the Magma Rail. So this is going to be hitting on freeze.
Okay.
Just checking that, I wanted that to wound because it's devastating. Okay, so strength 18.
Excellent.
2s to wound. Okay, -4, so this will be a 6
-4.
plus save.
6
for
plus
you.
save. No.
Oh, if I paid the sustained hit strat, that would have been 3 hits. Anyway,
Yeah, would have, yeah.
that's a whole other conversation. So
Yeah.
D6 plus 6 damage.
Okay.
2. I am going to CP this,
Okay.
but just because
More damage is good.
more
yeah.
damage, and I want 2 going
I
into
do
my-
reduce incoming damage by 1.
Okay,
as well.
so let's see. Okay, so 5 will go to 4, plus 6, 10 damage.
10 damage. Let's roll some Feel No Pain 5 pluses. Okay, that was good. So
Because you're Gippy double
I'm going to
6.
take 9,
Yeah.
which means I have 7 wounds left.
Okay. Still got more shots coming in at you. So I've got the 2 twin bolt cannons.
Yeah.
These are hitting on 3s with sustained hits. So 1 would miss,
Okay.
but 2 6s, so that means 2 go back in.
Excellent.
5s to wound because of the +1 to wound with twin linked.
Okay, good.
So 3 saves -1, and
Minus
these are 2
1.
damage each.
Okay, so 1 goes through, 2 damage, 2 damage.
It would have been 1 damage.
Oh,
Oh,
1
1
damage.
Yeah.
Take 1 damage.
Yeah, just take 1. Yeah, that's fine. And then the auto cannon on the back.
There's more.
So
Don't stop shooting.
they don't stop. Oh no,
Um,
nothing.
Okay.
And that is it, I believe. I don't
Right,
think
well,
I've
I think
got anything
that
else.
double 6 save has probably saved that guy's life.
Yeah. And water is wet. So, no. Yeah, you're 100% right there. Very good rolling there. But that Feel No Pain's pretty clutch as well.
Very good
Yeah.
if it works, yeah.
It saved 1 damage, Jake.
It's good if it works, okay, Kobe?
That's
It's good if it
1
works.
damage,
I'll
not
take,
3.
I'll take the double 6.
I'll have you know it actually saved 2. but you know, I'm not here to count.
Did it?
All right.
So,
I'm pretty
so end of my turn, don't kill anyone for Bring It Down, don't kill anyone for Assassinate. However, I have stopped a bit of primary for you.
You have.
Which could hurt.
It could. I am debating a Shadow in the Warp
Ooh.
to try and reclaim this. Because
Okay.
if either of the units fails... Oh no, I'd need this unit to fail it.
This
wouldn't
unit has to
I?
fail.
I'd have to get that unit to fail it.
Yeah. It's up to you,
What's
Michael.
their leadership?
So their leadership is
I'll
7.
think about this.
Yeah.
But my primary will work out in a second.
Okay, so you're definitely getting 5, but it may be more.
It may
So
be
we'll
more.
figure this out.
So
Yeah.
you go into top down and mute us, and I'll run you through everything after the movement.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right then. So, first round of shooting from the Votann.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I think Mike was very, very lucky, to be honest.
No,
That double 6 came in clutch there.
getting the Von Ryans gone was nice, but
Oh, yeah, I forgot
really,
they went.
really, I mean, he did a considerable amount of damage to him. But yeah, like you said, the double 6 was huge.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Yeah, because if they had gone through, he potentially could have just killed that Turbogon. 1 round of shooting.
Yeah, the beamers on the Sagittaire would have annihilated it.
They're really good, actually, those beams. I didn't expect them to be that good. I mean, with the explode, the sustained hits.
Yep.
On 4s, giving you the D3 extra.
That's only on the Thunderkin, not the Sagittaire.
Oh, sorry. Yes, that is just on the Thunderkin. My bad.
So on the Sagittaire it is a natural 6.
Okay, so it's just the flat.
Yeah,
sustained.
but it's sustained D3, so
yeah, that's
which is
very good.
very nice.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
But the Thunderkin is still pumping out a lot of damage.
The Thunderkin are great. I think they're one of the spotlight units from the Index.
Yeah.
The Thunderkin.
Yeah,
and
most definitely.
The E-Champ, and I also think the Hearthguard are also some standouts.
Well, that's because the Hearthguard can pump out a ridiculous number of shots.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully Jake will demonstrate this later when some termagants come out to play.
Have we got the buckets ready? Because I want to see 100 dice being thrown. There was actually, so we played, if you guys in chat haven't managed to yet, we did play some live streams on the weekend.
We did.
And we did Black Templars versus World Eaters. All of the videos are up, so if you want to go watch them, you can do. They're in the playlist all ready for you. But yeah, the Black Templars Crusader squad, 20 of them get up to 100 attacks.
Yep, that's
Space Marines with 100 attacks.
I think Jack had 70 attacks because he changed a couple of weapons in there for Power Fist, didn't he? So
yeah, exactly. But I do think that some of the Votann units are very good. Very good. I think we were discussing about Warriors, weren't we, in the car?
Personally,
what's
I'm
your
not a
take
fan
on-
of the Warriors.
Yeah. How come?
They're too expensive and don't really do anything for the army. Yeah, they have sticky objectives, but
That can come in clutch.
an army like Votann doesn't need.
I guess
sticky
because you haven't really got the
objectives.
speed, have you?
Yeah. So, like, yeah, you can't really move up there and take objectives and run away from them
Yeah.
because you're too slow.
What's the toughness of a warrior?
Toughness, I believe they went up a toughness. I think it's toughness 5.
So they're toughness 5 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think everything in the book the index went up a toughness.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
could be wrong though. But I'm pretty sure like Hearthguard are like toughness 7 now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, guys, any questions you got? Obviously, send in super chats are the best way to help us. So if you would like to ask us a question, then do so. And obviously, we'll ask the guys at the table. I mean, Jake's our Votann expert, so he is the Votann. So yeah, obviously, any Votann questions we can put towards him. He has tattooed his entire forearm, not whole arm, just the forearm.
We're upgrading soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to upgrade you soon, aren't we, Jake?
Well, I am actually considering getting another one of these done for my birthday.
Are you going to get a blood angel symbol on there, Jake?
No.
Oh.
No, he's going to get the nice Votann face.
Yeah.
He has taste. I like him.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe like I'd love to get like something there because it's like really. This is like when I look at this, and then because that one just sort of sat on its own, getting that somewhere there I think would be cool. But I need to have a proper think and chat with Alex, the guy who does my tattoos. So
Yeah. Shout out to Alex.
yeah,
Fair
I love
enough.
Alex. He's great actually.
Right. I'm going to put you back on the top down.
Oh, actually, no, Mike's ready, mate.
Oh, Mike's ready. Oh, never mind.
Okay. So I didn't use Shadow in the Warp. I drew my cards, and I could technically use Shadow in the Warp after seeing the cards. But regardless, I ended up with Storm Hostile Objective,
Which you can just do
which
anyway.
is very convenient here anyway.
Exactly.
And engage on all fronts, which I probably won't score this turn, which is okay.
Well, you never know.
You never know.
You've got.
You
something
do have to
lined
be
up
more
for it.
than 3 from a quarter,
Oh.
and I don't want to bring in any deep strike assets right now. So we'll just live with that. I've moved to take this objective with the termagants, but I'm not interested in really interacting because the termagants will just die.
That's fair. That's fair.
What was your primary, mate?
Primer would have been just 5 for holding my home objective with those Gene Sealers. One of them is still on it, yes.
Perfect.
I got an extra CP because of Swarm Lord. I've remained stationary with the big guy, Tyrannifex.
Yeah, so I couldn't
And
overwatch.
Hormagaunts advance and charge, that's their datasheet ability.
Oh, very nice.
So they've moved 14 inches with my 4 on the advance roll, and they're going to get involved.
Yeah, nice one. That is really handy actually to have a run and charge, especially for a unit that does move so quickly and is very squishy.
Yes.
So yeah, it's great. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what your shooting does.
Let's do some shooting. Interesting. I hadn't thought about which order to do this in because you very kindly reminded me that you can shoot back after being shot.
Yeah, so I've got a 2 CP stratagem called Reactive Reprisal, which means that I can shoot back at a unit after it's shot me.
Yeah.
And I don't have to lose any models or anything like that. It just had to be a target of the attack. So, and this is also on like full ballista skill, anything like that. So that's why I also didn't overwatch because I wanted to have this in the bag ready for if Michael wants to shoot me, which if I survive would be great.
I am going to shoot you,
Okay.
but I'm actually going to shoot you with the Zoanthropes.
Oh, okay.
2 of them can see.
Yeah.
And we're going to do our Warp Blast focused Witchfire against the Sagittar.
Okay.
Okay, so it's only going to be 2 shots because only 2 can see you.
That is, I've just read it. That is quite wild, this.
Hits on 3s.
Yeah. So
That's
one.
a shame. Strength 12.
So toughness 10. So 1 wound.
Wound AP 3.
So will I get cover? I don't think I will I?
No, because it's not the ruin that's partially blocking you, it's my units.
So 6 up. I fail that.
Okay, it's D6 plus 1 damage. Excellent.
Nice one. So down to 7 wounds.
Yep.
Use some cool little mini war game dice there. There we go.
And then I think.
Oh, would I like to shoot back at them?
Well, would you like to shoot back at them?
What do they add? Do they give you anything else other than?
They are synapse, and they give me a 6 plus invulnerable save within 6 inches.
Okay.
They are toughness 5, 3 wounds each with a 4 up invuln. So.
I'm alright. You
sure?
Yeah, just because like I don't think I'm gonna.
Tempt you to bait that out before I shoot with the Tyrannifex?
No. Well, this is the thing, right? Because the Tyrannifex could just shoot and kill me.
That is very true.
Does the Zoanthropes have a judgment token on?
No.
They haven't
Then
killed
you
anyone.
can't use reactive reprisal.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I
there you go.
can't. So what?
Solves that issue?
It should be 1 CP then.
Solves that issue. Well, let's
right
move
then.
to the other side of the board. I will do the Swarm Lord's cool Flamer psychic thing. So I've just left them sort of just touching
Yeah,
so they can see this guy. You will get cover though. So this is D6 plus 3 shots.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not blast or anything, so that is 5 shots. Does hit automatically because it's torrent.
Yeah. I am toughness 5.
Strength 5, so 4s.
3.
Very nice. AP 1, but you've got cover.
So that will put me on a 4+.
Yep.
I think they still have 4+, yeah. So 3 4+. Failed them all.
Excellent.
I do have a medic in the unit, so I do get 6 up for no pain.
They are 2 damage each, not that it matters.
Oh, so that will just kill all 3. So I'll
Excellent.
kill the medic, I'll kill the scanner guy.
Okay.
I am still within 2 inches, and I'll just kill the champion because
Cool.
he doesn't really do anything anymore.
Okay. So, did you want to remove another one just because she can currently see?
No. Oh, yeah.
I'm happy
do
for
you
you
know,
to
do you know
that,
what?
just to take me out of line of sight. It's
Yeah,
your
I'll
call.
do that. I'll do that.
She's only got 8 or so shots.
Tell you what, I will do that, and I'll put the where is he? I'll put the medic back
Yeah.
then, because I'll need to stay in coherency. So there we go.
Cool. No worries.
Cool.
Um,
Lost the magma rail. That's all right.
right. So the rupture cannon.
Right.
I'm looking for easy wins here. So I think just getting rid of the Sagittar, because if I shoot the land fort,
Yeah.
don't kill it, you're just going to kill me in your turn
Yeah.
with the strategy.
Well, I'm going to kill you in your turn.
Yes, you're going to kill me
Yeah.
in my turn, is what I meant.
But yeah, you would rather me kill you in your turn because my turn because I'm having to
Yes,
choose my rules.
exactly. So I'm going to fire at the Sagittar
Okay.
with everything. I've got Stinger Salvos as well. They were out of range last turn.
Okay.
So
Not bracketed or anything because of.
I am.
being
So I've
6.
only got 6 wounds left, which
Okay.
means that I am -1 to my hit rolls.
Oh, okay, cool. Didn't know that.
I take it back. It's while I've got 1 to 5 wounds remaining.
No,
That's very
so
strange.
the
isn't
feel
it?
no pain did help.
So there you go. There you go. 16 wounds and it's a 5 or less. Anyway.
It's great. That's
Great.
Very great.
So 2 ticks. I remain stationary. Excellent.
This is the rupture cannon.
This is the rupture cannon. Yes.
So
3s to wound.
2. I won't get a save.
You get a save.
So you should kill me.
It's
you
definitely dead.
kill me. Do I blow up? No, I do not. So I've got 5 berserkers inside. None of them take mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then what I am going to do is I will just place them. I won't have the objective anyway, so I'm just going to place them further back
Yeah,
in a line.
as far back as possible.
I'm just going to place them as far back in a line like this, just to try and block.
Make the charge a bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There we go.
All right.
And I would give you another judgment taken, but you've got the full amount.
It works really well when you already
That's the
got
thing.
2.
You don't have to worry about getting judgment takens if you already have 2.
Right, moving swiftly on. I'm going to charge the berserkers with the Hormigans.
Cool. I'll just stand there.
Cool. That won't do it, I'm pretty sure. I will
Fine.
spend 1 of my command points
So you'll need.
on command point reroll.
So you're exactly 8. So you'll need a 7.
Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, well, I'm going to have to live with that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I had a really cool thing I was going to do. Never mind. So, end of that turn. No engage on all fronts.
No.
But I do have Storm Hostile Objective
Yeah.
for 5 victory points.
Yes. Do you get any for doing multiple objectives, or is it just if you storm
Just
one?
take at least 1, yeah.
Cool.
So 5 victory points that turn. I will, at the end of my turn, get rid of engage on all fronts
Yeah.
and gain a CP. Oh no, I can't gain a CP because I've already gained 1 from Swarmlord this battle round,
So-
and it's not an exception.
No. So you'll keep it.
I'm debating it because I do have some stuff coming on the board.
Very ominous.
Oh, but the rest of it is, the rest of my stuff's really good. I'll think about that as we head into
Yeah,
your
yeah, of
turn
course.
and go to top down.
Awesome. So
Sorry, how many points did you score? 5.
Just the 5.
Just the 5. Is that for the secondaries?
But yeah.
yeah. So start of my turn, Jord. I'm going to get 5 command. I'm going to get 5 no matter what because I stickied this in my last turn.
That's right, yeah.
I'm going to roll to see if I get my command point. I don't, but I will just get the 1 from the battle round.
Cool.
Do need a battle shock check on these warriors, which they pass, so they're all good. And then that's it. So I guess we can go into. Oh, I've got to pick my objective. I think it's maybe quite obvious. I'm going to pick the objective with the Hormigons on, so they all
Cool.
count as having a judgment taken.
Excellent.
Cool. Yeah, so we can go top down, and you can chat to the chat.
Awesome.
All right.
Well then. That's unfortunate, the Hormigons not being able to make it into them berserkers. But obviously they count as being battle shocked, right? Because they've had to
they did.
emergency disembark from.
They did, but then now they no longer are.
Oh, right, yes.
They are only battle shocked for the remainder of that turn.
So if Mike had managed to get the charge off, that was where it would have affected.
So
because...
he wouldn't have been able to play any reactive strats or anything like that.
Okay.
But now his unit becomes unbattle shocked, and he is free to do as he pleases.
Yeah, definitely.
So
now he's got 4 berserkers. Was it 4 or 5 berserkers?
5 berserks.
5 berserks that can literally just... I keep calling them berserkers. But
Yeah, no, they're called berserks for
aren't
Votann.
they? Yeah, they're berserks, not berserkers. Yeah, so I think those Hormgaunts are gone. I think...
Possibly.
So Jake needs assassination points.
He does.
Bring it down. So he needs to start trying to focus on some of these characters. I think that Tyrann effects will probably go. Unless Mike can pull it out of the bag again with some fantastic rolling.
I think Mike is about to pull out some really good involves here. Yeah.
You're backing Mike on this one.
I am.
Cool.
As much as I love the
Don't worry,
the
Jake.
little dwarfs.
I'm backing you, Jake.
What a fool.
Yeah, Jake just said, what a fool. Jake, we've had an idea for your next tattoo from James.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I think Jake's next tattoo needs to be luck has, need keeps, toil earns with a Votann Carl in the background.
I would really like that. Can someone actually send me the Votann alphabet? Because I was trying to get something done, but trying to find it, I saw it once somewhere, but then I couldn't, it's not in any codexes. Like, I couldn't find it in the code, I say codexes like they've had more than one.
Yeah.
I looked everywhere in the book. I wanted to get something like either to fill in the gaps there.
Okay.
Or there. And I was looking for it's going to sound really sad. I looked for about 6 hours. I couldn't find anything. I had to go on this place called Reddit as well. And that was
called Reddit.
Yeah. All I kept seeing was a lot of hate for someone on this channel. Other than that, yeah. it was madness. Like, I couldn't find anything. So if anyone can send me that or knows anything about it, please do.
Get on that, mate.
And I love you, James.
Yeah, send it. Jake will love you for that even more.
No, I love him anyway.
Oh, okay.
But that will just
I'll be
help
the icing on the cake.
Yeah, that will just help them.
Primal Warfrog also said, I hope Jake wins so I don't have to shift my focus to Nids. I've almost finished all my Votann, lol, just in case you want to pressure him. Yeah, Jake, you got pressure on you, mate.
First off, you're relying on me. You definitely made a wrong life decision. Second off, I will try my best.
Okay. Thank you, Jake. So yeah, it's interesting. Oh, Jake's gone straight up. Has Jake got any reinforcement? No, Jake, all your stuff's on the board, right? Yeah. And then Mike's got a Turvagon? No.
Turvagon and Trigon and the Carnifex brood. With
the Carnifexes?
Yeah, with Old One Eye.
Where are they coming from?
An enhancement that Mike has that lets him redeploy 3 units before the start of the game, and he pulled them into strategic reserve using it.
So how does strategic reserve work now? You are.
I can talk now. Yeah, cool. So strategic reserves, very similar to the previous edition, but if you didn't play that, you can put units from your army in strategic reserves for free, up to essentially a quarter of your points cost for the game. So up to 500 for me. That's irrelevant because of the enhancement, which lets you do it and it doesn't count towards your cap. But they're in strat reserve, so turn 2 they can come down wholly within 6 of any board edge, except the opponent's deployment zone. Yeah. Turn 3 they can come down wholly within 6 of any board edge, including your opponent's one, which is the change from the previous edition.
Do you still have to be 9 away?
Still have to be 9 away from the enemy, yeah, absolutely. So that's, they're in strategic reserves. Okay, you done moving?
I have done my movement, and so what I've done with my movement is I've made sure that you can't put anything there, can't put anything around here, but you can definitely put stuff here.
Okay.
I didn't have enough movement to stop that.
So the Trigon can deep strike 3 inches away?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. Because I can Overwatch him, yeah?
You could, yes.
Yes, so...
Yes, if it came down during my turn.
Yeah. It can come down during my turn.
I am going to be using rapid ingress.
Oh, yeah. Right now?
After you've moved all your units.
Okay, which I have, yeah.
Yeah. So 1 command point rapid ingress. I get to set up a unit from reinforcements at the end of your movement phase.
Yes.
And it's set up as per its reserves rule. So if I did choose the Trigon, it could set up 3 inches away from you.
That's cool. That's cool, isn't it? There's not much I can really say on that matter. It's quite cool.
Yeah, so I think I am going to bring the Trigon in.
Yeah.
I'm very tempted to bring the 3 Carnifexes in because
that actually would be
really nasty,
really funny.
And just put them maybe here so they can't be shot. You're going to have to leave that with me while I think a little, because it's an important decision. Trigon or the Screamers, or rather the Carnifexes. I think I'm going to go for the Trigon. Oh. I'm going to go for the Carnifexes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so they get to come 6 inches of...
So 6 inches of board edge,
Yeah.
9 inches away from you.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So bring him in. Come on. Don't be shy. There they are. Don't be shy. Come on.
So that's old one eye, the one with the brain, just for clarification.
Old brain eye.
Old brain eye.
Old brain eye.
So, Mike, what's the reasoning for bringing these in?
So it means that next turn they can move normally, and I don't have to rely on a 9-inch charge to make it into combat.
And what toughness are they?
They are toughness 9
Okay.
with a 2+ save.
So, because my shooting may need to change a bit now, because you've now given me a few options. But I'll talk through what I did in my turn.
Yeah.
So the Berserkers that were in this Sagittar have now got out, and I forgot to do something.
Yes.
Would you mind? I would have moved the Berserkers, and then ran these Berserkers to put them
Into
in this Sagittar.
Yeah, of course.
Because I needed
yeah.
a 1 before.
Yeah, yeah,
Are you okay? Sorry,
yeah, of
that's
course.
me. That's me being.
Well, I've changed my rapid ingress target. I'm
That's-
gonna.
Yeah, fine. You can if you want.
So I was debating a 3-inch deep strike with the Trigon over there.
Yeah.
But I figured you've got 2 land fortresses. One can kill the Tyrannifex, the other will just kill the Trigon. Whereas over here, neither land fortress can see me.
No, definitely not.
So that's why I've gone for these guys.
Yeah, so with that in mind, so obviously I did that little move. I
Yep,
thought they were
cool,
in there. I noticed
cool.
the guy wasn't on there.
Okay.
Then we saw if I could get some angles with the Thunderkin.
Yes.
I can, so we determined that 2 could see the Swarm Lord,
That's
all
right.
of them could see the Tyrannifex.
Yes.
Now, obviously, they can all see the Carnifexes.
Yes.
Move the missile launcher from the L7 to maybe do some shots as well.
Okay.
Reason Berserker's got out here, I can mole launcher the Gene Sealers to slow them down a bit.
Okay.
And then I could charge the...
You're gonna fire moles at me?
Yeah.
That's not very...
Or voles, equally, depending on what a vole actually is. And then we'll...
You're just giving me dinner, aren't you?
Well, someone... I
That's
don't,
why it's slowing me down.
I don't have a funny joke for that one, so I can't comment. And then the Berserkers that are here then can charge into the Termagants and try and maybe clear you off. Because I ideally want to put you back on a 5 primary just because of where you've gone the fixed in your army's quite good at doing that so far. Not
The
fixed,
tactical,
tactical.
yeah.
I need to try and slow down your primary so
Yeah.
then I can try and then
Yeah.
catch you up later.
Cool, I like it, yeah.
And then over on the far side with the Holmagants, we know that I've got them have a judgment taken with Praise and Glare. Then the Berserkers are there. Both land forts can now see. So both land forts are in range of the Tyrannifex with its magma rail and bolt cannons.
Okay.
The blue one is in range with the auto cannon. The other one isn't.
Okay.
So yes, that's it. So I guess we'll do shooting now.
Yes. Now, I will make you aware of something,
Okay.
and this is how we do things at Vanguard Tactics. The Carnifexes, if you shoot them, they can move towards you.
Even
as soon
if
as
you've
you've
already,
shot at them.
even if you've come in from reserve.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you can move after coming in from reserve.
You can't
That's
normally, but this is
This is their rule.
This is their rule.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so with that in mind, I'm definitely not shooting them. And well, let's do the mole launcher first because it's cool and I've never really used one. So I'm going to shoot the Gene Stealers.
Yeah.
So D6 shots, it's blast. So how many models are in that unit?
There are 11.
So this is going to be +2 because for every 5 models I get +1 dice. So 3 becomes 5 because of the +2. Hitting on 4s, it's indirect, so I'm going to be suffering a -1 to hit.
That's right.
The 5s, not a single one hits you, which means I don't get to use... and then that was hit. Okay. I don't get to use me cool rule. That's sad.
That's a shame.
Oh well, we'll move on though. So we're going to do the cannons.
Okay.
The beamers.
Yep.
What toughness is the Swarm Lord?
10, I believe.
Okay.
10 is correct.
And what toughness is the Tyrannifex?
11.
And the Tyrannifex has the Feel No Pain.
So it's the Turvagon. She's got a
Sorry, the
5+.
Turvagon.
She's got Feel No Pain 5+ built in.
Okay. I'm going to shoot I'm actually going to do the split here
Oh, okay.
because I think that I'm going to have a harder time doing damage to this than this.
Yes.
So let's give that a go. So
It
we'll
depends
do,
on the AP of your gun, actually.
So I'm AP1.
Okay, so in that
So,
case,
yeah.
it's the same.
So we'll do that. So into the Swarm Lord first. I'm going to need freeze to hit because of the Forge Master giving me +1 to hit.
Okay, yeah.
4s, sorry, because you're over 12, will give
Yes.
you D3 additional hits.
Lovely.
So that is 6 hits.
Okay.
5s to wound. So 3 at -1. You will get cover.
Okay, so it's a 2-up,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah. Would that have factored in?
No, because because either it was a 2-up with a feel no pain or a 2-up without a feel no pain.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
he's
nothing,
okay.
nothing there. Into the back guy. So hits with 4 hits, 5s, 4 at -1. So yeah. So 1 fail. This is flat 3 damage.
Okay. This was against the girl at the back, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So 1 wound goes through.
Cool. I'll fire the L7 now.
Just going to count down for now.
Yeah, that's fine. Fire the L7 into the Swarm Lord as well.
Okay.
So hits.
You rolled a 1 outside the.
No, I did not. And then where's
Where's the evidence, Mike?
strength 9, so 5s. Oh, wound.
Very nice.
-2.
Okay, I'm fine.
All good. And then finally we'll do this Sagittar. And I'll shoot this
This lady, yeah.
because I can't see the Swarm Lord.
The Madame.
The Madame. So here we go. So shooting the Swarm Lord, not the Swarm Lord, the Tyrannifex, whatever it's called. The Tervagan, I don't know. So 4s, both miss. Bolt cannon, 1 hit.
Yeah.
No, twin linked. No, it's not going good. And then, so now we'll do this land fortress, the yellow one.
Okay.
My own land fortress that I finally have now got to use a model of mine on the channel. Get it up front and centre. I want Steve to just see it. There you go. Look at it. It's so beautiful. I didn't paint it. That's probably why he's allowed me to use it. My friend Crab painted it, and we love Crab. So let's do Magma Rail.
Okay.
So
What are you shooting?
I'm going to shoot the
Okay,
Tervagan.
cool.
Would
All
you
right.
like to use the strat? No pain?
You've got 2 land fortresses with Magma. I'm not going to bother.
Okay, cool. So 3s to hit. I hit.
Okay.
Strength 18 with +1 to wound, so 2s.
Cool.
So
Still
1
a
wound.
6.
-4.
-4. Okay, so 6 plus.
Oh my god! Right, and then, stop it. And then bolt cannons. So this is going to be 3s with sustained hits. So
Cool.
those 6s become that. 5s because of the +1 to wound with twin linked. So that's another 3 at -1.
3 at -1. So
And
2.
2
go
damage
through.
become 1 damage.
I don't think I've got cover.
No?
So 2 become 1.
Yeah,
So that's
2
2
become
damage
1,
total. Excellent.
So
Mike, did the Swarm Lord take a bodyguard by any chance?
No.
No.
cool. Then, thank God. And then, so then the land fortress on the far side is going to shoot everything at the. I just need it gone. So, Magma Rail hits.
Yep.
Not that. I want that to wound.
Should have spent the stratagem.
Yes, I should have each
Warrior
time.
Pride.
Warrior Pride, and then I will CP that because that's the only roll I can.
Please do.
Okay, it does wound
Yes, because I've got judgment
18
tokens.
+1 to wound.
Yeah, so all I need is a 6.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Oh please. Okay.
Okay, go through.
So how many wounds you got left?
Only 4.
Okay, so no matter what, you'll die. 'cause-
I'm dead. Do I deadly demise?
Oh, you do.
I do.
Hooray.
Okay, this guy's big, so it's probably, it's D6 mortal wounds.
Oh, God.
That's fun.
Oh, he deserves it.
Gene Stealers, 5, so 2.5 of them will die, and then the Zoes, 1 of those will die.
Nice.
I don't think it's in range of the horn.
No.
Cool, okay.
Cool. That will now mean that in my next command phase, I'll get 2 command points,
Oh, sweet.
which is cool. Only
that-
critique of this, I'll just love it if you just got the command points the moment the thing died. That would have been really cool.
And that's ruthless efficiency, right?
Yeah, so because how it works is at the start of my next command phase, they have to be dead. But if I had a critique, I would have loved to have seen it be when the unit. It just makes everything a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
You just know that when the unit's dead, you get that, and it's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So I rated the rest of the shots. Oh, wait, can you take the Tyrannifex off?
Oh,
You've taken all the other models off. I
Nearly
nearly
got
got him.
away
I
with
nearly got him. Right. Can you heroic intervention with the Swarm Lord?
yes, I don't see why I wouldn't be able
No,
to.
that's fine. It's just.
Yeah.
Can I get it? Can I put my berserkers in this build?
Yeah, there's definitely enough space.
and then
yeah.
use that to be able to fight through. Like so I don't actually know how so if
I
I
see what you mean. So what I
say
recommend,
it, yeah.
so the only issue you're going to have here
Yeah.
is that if you roll really high, you're going to have to
I
finish
have
in
to.
base contact,
Okay.
which could mean that you have to go over here.
Yeah.
But it depends on the order in which you move your models.
Okay.
So what you could do is go over here out of 6.
Yeah.
We'll probably work it out somehow, but you'll be able to fit a couple of guys in here.
Yeah. So my
for
intention
sure,
is
yeah.
I want to fit a few in there,
Yeah.
and then it would have meant that even with your heroic, you can actually fit to get into me.
Yes. I think you're just going to have to see what the dice do. I'm sure
Yeah.
you'll probably manage it.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll give that a go.
Yeah.
Just more pre-planning.
Yeah.
But that is all my shooting, so let's just go straight
Okay,
into charging.
cool.
So we're going to do the Berserk, the easy one, Berserkers into the Hormagaunts.
Yeah.
4 they should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. And they can all make it into base to base.
Okay, cool.
So they are gonna. Well, actually, they can't. They can all fight, but it's just if I can't go on the objective centre.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah,
So
that's right.
they're gonna have
That's
to go like that.
right. Okay.
Michael, not you, Michael in chat, just to let you know, we are on the top of 2,
And then this
top
one.
of round 2. So
This is bottom of round 2.
bottom of round 2. Sorry, bottom of
So
round 2.
this unit will go. So this is
Yes.
now the whole thing. So I rolled a 4,
Good,
which
that's
is
what you want.
perfect. So now I can fit.
Yeah. So you move the one that's closest to over here
Okay.
first to
So-
get over there, and then they'll be in the way, and everybody else can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. As in
Oh,
you go
sorry.
through.
Oh no.
You
Right,
go
so
through the wall.
with this one.
Yeah. Where you wanted to go
So like that.
with the one.
Just
at
to
the front.
stop you guys, we've had a
That's
super
right.
chat
Yeah. Awesome.
from King Crawdad.
That's right, mate.
$20 saying, thanks for the great 10th edition content. Rock and Stone, Death from Below.
Rock and
Rock and
stone.
stone.
I don't know what it means.
Yeah, no,
It's
thank
from
you for your
a
super
game
chat, mate.
about space balls.
Thank you
means a lot.
Called
very,
Deep
very
Rock.
much.
So
King.
now if my warriors charge here, can
Yes.
can they?
Yeah, you can end in
And-
engagement range.
And 2, he won't get to heroic because I could charge here.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that as
Yeah,
well.
for sure, yeah.
So they're in as well, so they're
Okay.
going to get to go there.
Cool.
Cool. Sorry, it's just I didn't
That's
know
all right,
how that
that's all right.
works, so it's good
So
to get that
I
clarified.
could still declare it because you are within 6.
Yeah.
And I would have to roll 2d6 and get in.
Yeah.
However, heroic intervention is 2 command points, and I've got better things to do with it.
Awesome. That's what we like to hear. So let's have a look at some strats I could use. So I could get an extra AP for every judgment token on you.
Okay, that's not great right now.
No, because I think I ignore their save anyway, don't I?
Well, I don't have any judgment tokens on me.
No, you do because you're on that objective.
Oh, because I count as having one.
You do, yes.
Right.
So-
Okay. Cool. Yes. I've
so-
only got a 5 up save. No invuln.
So if I did that, it meant you wouldn't get a save.
You're already AP 2 or
I'm
not?
only AP 1 on my sweep.
What?
Yeah, not my strike is where I get my full. So do you know what? I think I'm actually going to do it because I really want that unit just gone.
Yeah,
I don't
fair
want to
enough,
mess
fair
about
enough.
with it. So I'm going to spend 1 command point to do Warrior Pride.
Okay.
So and I will fight there first.
Okay.
So I'll start with the axes. So
I'm going to spend 1 command point
oh no.
on Death Frenzy.
Yes.
So each time a model dies on a 4+, it fights.
Oh, very good. Oh no. Right. So here we go. So 2s to hit.
Okay.
There we go. Because normally it's freeze, but
But
we
I,
have a judgment
I count
token.
as having a judgment token.
And then
Yes.
strength 4.
What did Warrior Pride do for you again,
So it
mate?
gives me +1 AP for every judgment token on the unit.
Okay.
So because they have their counters having 1 from appraising glare, it means that it will give me an extra AP, meaning that they won't get an armor save,
Cool.
which is the whole reason I did it.
Yeah.
So then freeze to wound,
3s to kill.
freeze to kill. That was not great. So that is 3, 6, 9, 12 dead,
12. Okay.
and then I will get my concussion gauntlet. So I will just do
Excellent.
that now.
Yep.
So freeze, 2 hits, 2. So then 2 more dead. So that will be 14 dead.
14.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there's 20 in the unit. I will roll for the 14 that are the closest to you
Yeah.
for fighting on death.
Do they get to like pile in and then fight?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
It's
So
the same
that's-
as, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
same as anything else.
But I'll have to take the ones at the front because Tyranids no longer have to fight through sort of
Oh,
certain distance.
Perfect.
So only 5 of the
Okay.
14 get to fight.
I'm all right with that.
Such is life. I can do that now, or you can just roll on with the rest of your attacks.
I don't mind. We can do it.
I guess I've got the dice here.
Yeah,
so
just give it a go, really. So there's not
So-
many of them.
5 fighting on death, 15 attacks,
Yeah.
4s to hit you. Sadly, don't get lethal hits because you're. Well, this has turned out to be a pretty pointless endeavour.
Oh, that's right. I'm
Right.
T6. Sorry, T5. T5.
Okay, I was about to say, you'd be wounded on 6s if you were T6.
Um,
AP1,
so I won't get any armor save damage.
just 1.
So feel no pain 5 up. So 1 is on a wound. So
Cool.
I'm actually quite happy with that.
Well, while you get your dice ready for the next one,
Uh,
I'm going to do some models.
Yeah, Hulk Hands is dying first because he's not great. So I get to fight the termagants next, so it'll just be the
Yes.
exact same thing again, but instead of hitting on 2s, it'll be 3.
I am, however, going to be using rapid regeneration for Feel No Pain 5+.
Yeah, that's all right. Makes them very tough. Cool. So, freeze. And then freeze.
So, Jake,
Yeah.
we've just had a message in the chat from Dimblade.
Yeah.
He said, how do you at Vanguard Tactics call the glare error till end of turn or until next command phase? Obviously, we covered it at the start, but I think just to let everyone know who's currently watching.
Next command phase.
We're doing it as next command phase because, like we said, otherwise.
Because I think that's like a couple of words away from.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
what
couple.
I assume the typo would be. Right?
It would either be to the end of your turn or to the next command phase.
Yeah.
But I think that the fairest thing, considering it's also like you have to pay points for it.
Yeah.
We're not just going to use it as it's useless. So so that's how I think that's the best way I think of doing it.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
So Michael, you need 11 saves,
Oh,
-1.
Okay.
And they're 1 damage each.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure we've kept our 5+ normal save. So 6s, nice, and then 5s. You damage 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Very nice. So only 4 dead currently.
Okay. I do have Hulk hands.
Okay.
So 4s, 2 hits, 2s twin linked. So 2 more -1.
But Hulk hands only -1?
Yeah.
No way.
I think they're toffee personally.
Are they only -1?
Yeah, they're proper toffee. I like the just giving them all axes.
AP1, yeah?
Yeah, AP1, but they are 2 damage each.
2 damage each, so...
Sorry, it was only 2 saves.
I was only 2 saves.
Yeah,
I failed them all
just-
anyway.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So first guy, second guy, cool. So only 6 dead.
Yeah.
That's
I do have my warriors though.
a little depressing.
Luckily, they get 2 attacks between them. 1 hit, 1 wound, no AP. Bang. Oh, bang. Yes! They strangle one to death. Nice one.
Cool.
That's me, Michael, so you go for it, buddy.
All right, yeah, I'll just pile in onto the objective. And just because I can kill the warriors.
So again, make sure you can't go in the middle.
Oh, yes, of course, I can't go on the objective.
That is the
I
biggest change, I
cannot
think.
park there.
You literally can't park there.
Cannot park there. So I think they'll actually have to go towards these guys. Cool. 4, 6 probably into the berserks. Bang, bang, bang.
Did you just say bang,
one.
bang, bang?
1,
Yep.
6 up, fail.
And
5
then-
up, fail. So 1's on a wound. I'll do
6
that.
on the warriors. Nothing.
Cool. So 1's on a wound. I'll just put it on. I'll put it on Hulk hands.
Excellent.
Right, there we go. Cool. That does complete my turn,
Okay.
I believe. Yeah, because there's no battle shock or anything. Cool. So what that will do, I'll bring it down for 4 points.
Yes, what did you just kill?
I killed the Tyrannifex.
16 wounds, 4 points.
4
for
points.
A fixed, yeah.
Cool. So I'll get 4 points on that. Won't get anything on assassination yet. And then that is it.
Okay.
So now, Michael, I get command point, you get command point.
Yes,
Actually,
I get
Jake,
2.
You get 3 command points.
I don't because it's not my command
Oh,
phase.
it's in your command.
No.
What?
So this is what I'm. See, this is my whole thing about it because you know that. So, like for example, if you kill them turn 2,
Yeah.
you know that you're going to only get 2 command points because your next command phase will happen unless you kill them in. Let's say I killed it in Michael's turn using like an Overwatch, which I couldn't do. But yeah, that's my only like. I'd love to just see the moment you kill them, just makes everything cleaner, doesn't it? So
Yeah, absolutely.
I know I'm not Steve, and I don't think I know the rules of being able to do it that way. But if Michael says that, that makes sense. That also gives. me
Yeah,
confidence.
unfortunately, that is the case. Likewise,
Unfortunately, you make sense.
well,
So no, don't worry, mate. People to say that all the time.
okay.
Right.
So over to me.
Primary-wise.
I'm just going to quickly do a battle shock on the 4 remaining Hormigants.
Yeah.
It's only on 2d6. They do fail.
Okay, so they're
so
battle
they
shocked.
are battle shocked.
You cannot park there.
How many CP are we both on currently?
I got to 2 because I spent my 2 in your turn.
I would go up to. I was on 1, now up to 2 in Michael's turn.
Awesome.
Do I want to auto pass and then potentially bring some models back?
Well, this is what I was hoping the unit berserkers. I think the
Because-
berserkers would have killed them if they didn't have Hulk hands
So
in there.
primary wise, you can only get a cap of 10 in this mission.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to bother.
Okay, because you've already got.
So I've
10,
already got
right?
this one.
It just depends if you want to do any shenanigans with the Hormigons.
Yeah, which I don't think I'd do at this stage. It cost me 2 CP at this stage,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to bother.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I get 10 victory points.
Yeah, no, bang on.
And then I draw cleanse.
Okay, easy one to do there.
Pretty straightforward. And then secure no man's land. Control 2 or more objective markers in no man's land.
Again, well, you're nearly there, right?
I will do my very best. Yes.
Yeah. So we'll go top down,
Yeah.
and we can go to your turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, some good primary points there.
Yep. Nice big 10.
Yeah.
Which is the cap for this mission.
Yep. In fact, we will be back in 30 seconds, guys, and then we can kind of discuss what just happened in that turn.
But before we continue, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, The Outpost. If you're looking for great deals on your miniatures, paints and gaming supplies, we've got you covered. Their wide variety of exceptional service makes them the go-to destination for all hobby needs. So don't wait, check out The Outpost today. Link in the description below.
All right, then, dude.
We are back.
We are back. So, yeah, that was pretty good from Jake.
Yeah. Some of his units underperformed, unfortunately. But
I mean, they did
he
kill
did
14 Hormigans.
true.
14 Hormigans is still a lot of models picked up there.
It's just upsetting that he didn't kill the full 20.
I know.
'Cause,
Yeah.
Mike does have the option to revive a load of them and just become even more of a
And that
nuisance.
strat is rapid regen, is that right? Or
Yeah.
Endless Swarm.
Endless swarm with the battle shock, so I can't do it.
Ah, okay.
Discussion.
So
Right,
we have
right.
just been made aware from Mike that and he cannot play Endless Swarm on those Hormiguns because, yeah, they are battle shocked.
Yeah.
Battle shock does play quite a big part actually in 10th edition. I actually really like it as a mechanic. I prefer it to morale.
I do and I don't. I like the fact that I'm no longer losing models
Yep.
for losing models.
Yep.
But
Losing models for losing models. Yep.
Yeah, well, that's what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
They-
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you'd
yeah.
lose some models, take a leadership test, and then lose some more models.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I'm not too much of a fan of in this one anyway is personally I feel like a couple of the forced battle shocks, such as like Dante's battle shock force in the fight phase, Infernus Marines doing it in the shooting phase, it doesn't really limit too much.
I mean, not being able to play stratagems in a key moment is actually quite vital.
Yeah, well, I guess I haven't really looked at all the stratagems in the game.
Well, so this is the thing: is I think when you look at your army's strats, and a lot of them, from what I've seen, a lot of them from what I have seen, their stratagems are tied to how their army works and how like their army rules are.
Yeah.
So you get benefits for playing the strat depending on your army rule as well.
Yeah, I think
Like there's Drakari ones that like a few of them link in with their pain points if you're empowered.
for Drakari, yeah. For other armies like Tau, I don't really think it does.
Yeah.
You've got one stratagem, strike and fade, but it's 2 CP, so I very much doubt you'll see that played very often because it's quite expensive. Like same as Sisters, you got divine intervention and stuff like that, and suffer and sacrifice. But if I'm honest, those are characters that they get played on, and if they're taking a battle shock test or are battle shock, then something has gone
definitely.
horribly wrong. So
Yeah. I just think it's quite a fun, it's a fresh way to look at morale, I think.
Yeah,
and I think that's
most definitely.
that's what I like about it. I mean, we play Heresy as well, don't we?
Yeah,
So,
I was about to say I think I would have preferred going to Heresy style and run into the closest board edge.
it's
but
a lot more
with,
literal.
Yeah,
I think.
with all of that, you need initiative and stuff like that, don't you? So
Yeah, exactly.
I think
There's
for
a lot
this,
of,
for this edition, it works.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think certain things obviously can be reviewed later on down the line. But as an initial concept, I think it is really cool.
Yeah, most definitely.
But guys in the chat, obviously, let us know what armies you're looking at starting in 10th.
Yeah.
What 3 armies are you going to be doing? Because we all know that Steve likes to stick to the 3.
Yeah.
So what are your 3?
Big 3?
What are your big 3?
Yeah. No, it'd actually be quite interesting to see what chat is looking to play. Hopefully, there's a lot of Sisters players in here.
Well, what armies are you going to be doing?
Personally, I'm going to be playing Sisters of Battle,
Yeah.
Tau Empire,
Yeah.
and I am stuck on the third one. I want to
Yeah.
do Orcs, I want to do Nids, and I want to do Votann, but I can't have all 3.
Well, that's not
And
3, mate.
I know, and I can't pick one of those to put into the
That's
3.
5.
So I've got a 2, and then I've got a bracket of 3.
I think rules as written. Okay, that's not how it works with
Well,
the Steve 3.
That is how rules are intended.
No. I do not agree with your intention in that playster.
So we've got
some Tau
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 and-
Ultramarines.
you are definitely a Borkan player, my friend.
Oi, Borkan, don't do
No.
Borkan dirty.
Votann, Death Guard,
Admech.
Admech,
Admech look really fun.
respectable, Duncan.
Yeah, and respectable.
I tried Death Guard Flying Circus and Morty times 3. Okay.
Try to Morty and 3 times Flying Princes. Oh,
Yeah, that could work.
free. So they've got toughness 11, if I'm right, aren't they? Haven't they? Death Guard, Demon Princes.
Yeah, nice and tough.
Yeah, they're tough cookies.
And
World Eaters, Custodians, Gene Stealer Cults. Gene Stealer Cults look like one of the most crazy armies in 10th.
I don't ever want to fight any
I don't wanna
abominants or
fight 'em either.
aberrants.
They just don't stop.
Yeah,
Um,
it'd be horrible. Templars, Orcs.
Actually, guys,
Okay.
Pascal did say he is a Votann player.
I knew it. you smelt like one, mate.
You smell like one.
Sweaty Borkham player with all your suits, extra range. No.
Well, okay, we'll go back to the table then.
Right, yeah.
Respect to you, Pascal.
All right, and your voice is back.
Right. So
Alright.
we have a really weird rules interaction to go through,
Okay.
but
Couple actually.
yeah, well, quite a few actually. Do you want me to talk about this one with the Thunderkin and the?
Yeah, so
Carnifexes?
you're going to do
Right.
an Overwatch.
Yeah, so I'm going to declare to Overwatch the Carnifexes.
Yes.
And their data sheet just states that the moment they're targeted as selected as a shooting attack.
Yes, it's the moment your unit is selects me as a target,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So after I've resolved my shooting, they can move.
Yes.
And because it doesn't say shooting phase or anything like that, it means because I'm overwatching them, they're going to get to move D6.
Yes, because you are selecting your unit to shoot.
Yeah, so I'm still going to do it, but yeah, that was just a weird one that you get to essentially double move if I overwatch you.
Yeah, I like it.
So let's see it. So
I'm a fan.
Thunderkin do overwatch on 5s.
Yeah, cool.
So 1 hits.
Yeah, nice.
It does make a critical hit because you're over 12.
Yes.
So 2 hits.
Okay, so that was a sustained D3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toughness.
9.
So 5s. 2 wounds, -1.
-1, so 3s. 1 goes through.
Flat 3 damage.
Flat 3 damage. Okay, I'll take 3 damage.
Then I'm just going to grab the Forge. He's not. There he is. He's
I
here.
think we're 8 wounds apiece.
Yeah, so Forge Master's got. He's got just 1 weapon in range. So 2 hits.
Very
That
nice.
was good. Strength 5, so 5s. 1 wound, -1, flat 3.
-1, flat 3. Okay, so that goes through.
So that would be 3 damage.
Flat 3. Oof. Okay.
Oh, I could have killed one if I
pretty
got a bit
good, wasn't
luckier. Yeah.
Now I get to move.
Okay. 1.
Ah,
Okay, so it's not that bad.
He's going. Is it?
I can't
D6?
CP it, but I'm going 3 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
D6
Plus
plus
2.
2, is it?
It's D6 plus 2. Yeah.
But yeah, that
Pretty
is.
sure it's towards the person that shot me as well.
Yes, the closest target,
Yeah.
yeah. Or closest unit that shot
You
you.
can make a finish a move as close as possible to the closest enemy unit.
Oh, so you'd
Oh,
you'd
so you
go
gotta go
towards the
backwards.
warriors. Well, you'd have to go like round the objective.
I would have to go into combat essentially, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Which I don't actually want to do. Let me see if this is optional. Can make a blistering assault
Okay,
move.
so you don't have to do it.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, that was
Right.
a good
And
discussion.
then there was another rules interaction we had.
Yes.
Would you like to talk about it? Because it's a bit more.
Is this these guys?
No, we've done that one.
Oh, don't because they get sustained D3 on.
Oh,
fours,
sorry,
don't
no,
they?
yes. So they get sustained hits on 4s. So they say every 4+ is a critical hit.
Yeah.
But because Overwatch is still natural 6s, in their case natural 5+s.
Yes.
It means they still would count the criticals on 5s and 6s
Yeah.
for the sustained.
Yeah, it's because your 4+ ability says each successful
Successful, yeah.
unmodified hit roll of 4+,
Yeah,
and
and-
they wouldn't be successful in Overwatch.
Yeah, so there's that. And then I guess we have another one, but it's a bit cooler, so we won't talk about it right now. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah. Well, if you want to, you can say about it if you want.
So movement-wise, I've set up Swarmlord to do a cleanse. I fell back with the Termagants in order to make room for him. Some of them had to go up a floor.
Okay.
Termagants come out to play. The Gene Stealers are coming out to reduce primary, is the idea. Again, it's a shame having to throw them into something that fights on death, but here we are.
Yeah, we may have to take a bit of a trade here.
Yeah. And then the Zoanthropes will just move back a bit. I did advance the battle-shocked unit of Hormigans into the building again.
Okay,
So hopefully in future turns they can do something good for me.
nice.
Right, let's do some shooting.
Yeah.
I am going to fire the Carnifexes at your Thunderkin, but if I...
I only
Shoot
have 1
you.
CP.
You only got one C,
I
and
can't-
it's 2?
It's
I haven't
2
got
and you don't have a
judgment
judgment taken on you.
Whew, okay, cool.
So
That makes that a lot simpler.
get rid of that or make it 1 CP, please.
Okay, so they have Bioplasma,
Okay.
so I'll fire those at you.
So
Oh, it's 12-inch range, cool, okay. It used to be more than 12 inches.
he's just...
And it's only, what's his face that's in range?
Because that's... Does he have the same gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I won't bother then. There's
Okay.
nothing I can
Okay. Cool.
Fine. The Tervagon will shoot the Berserkers.
Okay, cool.
So she's got 8 shots with her Stinger Salvos. Ba-bang. That was quite good. Cool. Okay. So they all hit. Strength 5.
Toughness 5. 5s.
Okay.
Cool. Any
So-
AP?
No AP.
Okay, so I've got
You
one.
said T5, not T6, right?
Yeah, it's T5, yeah. So one model's on a wound there, so I'll just
Yeah,
take
sure.
them all in cover.
Yeah, cool.
So this will make me 5+, and then 5+
One
for no
damage each,
pains. So Hulk Hands dies.
Hulk Hands dies.
Don't think anyone's sad to see
I'll
him
remember
go.
to mark the
To be
wound
honest.
over here.
So Hulk Hands is dead.
Okay, other shooting. I've hidden the Zoes. These guys fell back. I do have the Swarm Lord, but I do need some points for cleanse,
Yeah.
which makes this a little difficult because who's going to kill these little berserkers?
The Turvotran effects, whatever it's
I
called.
can't even charge there, so I'm going to have to cleanse with him. I think that's the best play. So we're going to cleanse with the Swarm Lord, which means he's now not eligible to shoot or charge.
Okay.
And then I'm going to charge things.
Do you
Okay.
declare it in the shooting phase? Do you?
Could your
Yes.
could your Carnifexes not kill the warriors?
Not the berserks.
Oh, the
Okay,
berserks,
so too
the
far
berserk.
away.
The berserks, are too far away.
Does
You got the
the
Tran effect?
Broodlord not have a psychic ranged attack? Or is
I
he
don't
kinda
think so.
useless?
I think he's just got a normal ability.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just a
he's got a
normal
normal
ability.
psychic ability on his data sheet.
Oh, okay, cool.
I thought you knew Tyranids code.
I don't really know
Unbelievable.
the good units.
He's
Okay.
backtracking
I'm
now.
on 2 command points. aren't I?
Hey, me.
Yes,
So
you
I
can
used all
spend,
in
you
your
haven't
turn,
spent
and
one,
I've got
yeah.
cool. So let's do some charges. Dead simple. The Carnifexes into these
the
warriors.
Yeah.
Bang.
Easily, yeah.
4.
Tokyo Drift round.
Whoop, he has to go
Drift.
in there, and these have to get as close as possible and in coherency.
It's nice they can be a unit.
It's very cool.
Yeah, because you can use Mold One Eyes base and then the rest can
Yeah.
fight if needed. So which is
The Steelers need a 6,
A 6, yeah.
to get into the Berserks. That
Oh,
will
no.
certainly do it, and they have to go into base, and then the Tervagon just quickly is going to go into both the Berserks and the Sagittarius.
yeah, go for it.
Cool.
Yeah, easily.
Okay, cool. So she'll sideswipe into these. She's taken 1 wound. And these guys over here are going to go 12 inches. So
Nice one.
Go
We're gonna
back.
look at some strats.
Jake, you spend 1 CP, was it, on Overwatch or 2?
I Overwatch, yeah.
Yeah.
So I should be on 1 command point now.
Okay, where to go first? It makes a lot of sense to go with the Steelers first. I'll pile them in, and we'll get a bunch of them in base to base with the Broodlord, who's got a bigger base, and therefore they can fight.
Watch out for the middle of the objective there, Mike.
Yeah, I'm doing my very best there. Difficult to see.
Definitely something I recommend in 10th is just putting little markers if you've got
Yeah.
neoprene mats.
Yeah.
Because it's sometimes, no matter if a mat
Yeah,
has
yeah.
them like ours, it is
Agreed.
still super hard to see. So
So Steelers, let's run through what they're going to do.
Oh, God.
Um,
Ouch time.
Pick up the
We've
unit.
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're quite likely to pick up
Yeah,
the unit
they
because they've
are.
got 4 attacks each, hitting on 2s.
yeah, wounding mill 5.
Wounding on 5s, re-rolling wounds, and they have devastating wounds because of the Broodlord.
Lord, yeah, this is quite scary.
So let's.
Well, if it
roll
helps,
this
the
out.
devastating wounds won't really matter anyway because I've still just got.
Oh, 'cause you won't
my-
have a save.
I have a full
Right,
no
okay.
pain, so
Cool. Bam, 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 bam. Were there 10 wounds in the unit total?
there should be. I don't know if anyone's taken any. One's taken 1, so there's 9 wounds in the unit.
Cool.
I hope Hulk Hands doesn't fight.
I'm wounding on 5, so I'll
Yeah.
keep anything that is a 5 or more.
Yeah, because again, devastating wounds in this instance doesn't actually
Isn't
make
better.
a
Yeah,
difference.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so that's
Ooh, that's a good conversion.
still a
your-
lot of devastating wounds. All
Watch
the
your head
same,
in
right?
the dice cam,
Sorry.
mate.
There you go. That's all of those.
Because this doesn't matter whether it's devastating or not, I am
Yeah.
just going to roll them all at the same
Cool.
time. So I need to fail
That's a
9.
good effort. That's a really good
They're
effort.
actually not dead, I don't think. Or they're just dead. They're just dead. You
I've
killed
got the
them to the
Broodlord,
wounds, yeah.
But, he
yeah,
doesn't
so-
get the strike now.
Right, so I do get to activate their ability.
Yep.
So for each one that died of a 4+, they'll get to fight. So I'll do Hulk
Okay.
Hands, does get to fight.
Very nice.
Axes, 1 gets to fight. That's not
Okay.
ideal. Right, I'll fight with Hulk Hands. Ooh,
Just to make you aware, I
Yeah.
do have an ability with the Broodlord
Yeah.
to make you -1 to hit.
okay.
I'll check whether it works when you fight on death. Start the fight phase. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah. So you minus 1 to
Cool.
hit me.
So, because you're on the objective, you count as having a judgment token. So I'll be +1,
Yes.
-1. So Hulk hands, 1 hit. I assume that will wound because I'm strength 9.
Yes, it will. We're toughness 4, so
So-
I die.
Right, cool. And then I'll do the strikes because you're 2 wounds each.
Cool.
1 more
One
at
more?
-2.
Fire up Invan.
That'll kill 2.
So 2 dead, the one that's wounded, and another.
And you gain a judgment token.
I do indeed.
Jake, a question,
Yeah.
mate. When rolling for fight on death,
Yeah.
can you not just roll the entire unit together and then pick who fights?
I don't know actually.
Or-
No, you can't.
No.
No, because it's
No.
a model by model
Yeah,
basis.
you roll
Okay.
each time a model dies.
Yeah, because it says
Therefore,
each
you'd
time
have
a
to do
model.
it.
Yeah.
Right,
Because
okay.
model.
if you think you would technically, Michael would have technically had to slow roll. I would have had to have slow rolled my saves to
Right.
know which ones are dead at which point.
Oh, okay.
So, because I'd have to go, he takes the wound, he's dying. Now this ability says each time a model in this unit is destroyed, I then roll to see if I get to fight.
All right.
So yeah,
Okay.
so no, but good question though.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Good
Um,
question.
Because I definitely wouldn't have thought Hulk hand.
Would you like to interrupt with anyone?
I don't have enough CP.
Oh, you don't have enough
Michael.
CP.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just rub it
So
on.
I'll do these guys in a minute. So the Tervagon. So what I need to do here is kill the Sagittar.
Okay, what AP are you?
The Tervagon
Yeah.
is AP 2 with its
Right. And what strength and all
Strike.
the other stats?
4 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 9, AP 2, D6 damage.
So I'm going to actually spend. So sorry, you're -2.
2, D6 damage. I am going to declare now, I'm going to put all of
So
my
you don't-
talons. I've got talons.
Well, oh, okay. So I am
Yeah.
going to spend 1 CP to void armor on the Sagittar.
Okay,
Which
cool.
I am just going to check I can do. I can. So
Okay.
it now means that you're -1 AP. I'm reducing.
You're reducing my AP.
because I need to live here.
I am now going to trigger the Swarm Lord's special ability,
To
which
make
means
that.
that next time you use it, it's going to cost an extra CP. Because it's a very annoying
It
stratagem.
is very nice.
Okay, so 4 to hit on 3s, very nice.
Strength 12,
then-
so freeze.
Strength 9.
Oh, sorry, strength 9, so 5s. Okay, reroll that one. Cool.
Nothing.
No, okay, so it didn't spend it for nothing really, but I'm happy. I'm all right with that.
Okay.
Would you like me to pick these up, or do you want this? Anything cool you wanna
That's
show
your
off?
call because they're your models.
I would like to pick them up if
Okay.
there's nothing, unless there's something cool you want to do.
No.
Okay, cool. There we go.
Right, I am now going to do something cool.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Overrun
Oh, okay.
for 1 command point. And I am going to make a normal move of 6 inches with my
Carnifexes.
Carnifexes.
Nice one. Looking
Because they're in
good.
Synapse range, I can do that instead of doing a consolidation.
And then would you have consolidated your gene stealers as well as just something else to know?
Yeah, I'll go over and
Cool.
thank you for
That's
giving
right.
me the opportunity.
And then just remember that have you taken the casualty? So 2 died?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so you
I-
should have 6 left in the unit and the Brood Lord? is
5 in the Brood Lord.
5 in the Brood Lord.
I lost some to
that? Oh,
models
because you
and things
lost the
earlier.
explosion, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't really matter. So
Cool.
there.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll get to fight now.
You will indeed.
So I still have to go towards the closest model, right?
You do, yes, and you have to end in base contact when you're partying,
So-
if you can.
So I can do the 2 Berserkers like that
Yep.
into them, and then these 2 will have to fight the Tervagon.
Yes.
Tran effects, whatever it is. So I'll do the sweeps with the Berserkers into the Termagants,
Okay.
and the strikes with the guys into
Yep.
the Tran effects.
I forgot to mention, I did bring back 4 Termagants because that's what the Tervagon does in the command phase. Cool.
So I'm going to fight. So I'll do against the Tervagon first.
Okay.
So freeze to hit.
Yep.
They all hit. Strength 6.
Toughness 11.
So 5s. So 1 wound -2.
-2, so 4 up. Goes through, damage.
2 damage each.
2 damage. She's got 4 plus feel no pain now.
Ooh.
Because at the start of my command phase, she'd taken wounds.
Okay.
So I ignore 1. I take
good.
1.
Nice. And then the sort of sweep profile on the Termagants. Freeze.
Very
I need
nice.
one of my judgment tokens.
Freeze again.
Freeze again. That's much better than it was before. So
Cool.
10 at -1.
So 6s, and I did not use a stratagem.
Would you have
for
wanted
no pain.
to?
No,
No, that's okay. Okay.
That's all good.
So 8
So
died.
8 of them are dead.
The other thing I just need to note, I did get your Carnifexes do now have a judgment token.
They do indeed.
I will get to fight the Sagittar as well.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, all hit, wounding on 5s, 1 wound on.
One wound.
I'm just going to see if it does it. Oh, no.
Good.
Oh, so close. But that's it then, I believe.
Yep, that is it. The end of my turn, I will get 3 victory points for cleansing this objective with the Swarm Lord.
Yeah.
And I do secure No Man's Land
Joel 2.
because I hold this one and the one over there.
Yeah.
Cool, so I get 8 points total.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, happy?
Yes. Yep.
Awesome. So, start of my turn, I'm going to get 10 because I hold the centre and my one for primary. And that's it, I believe. I need to do some battle shock. Or no, I don't actually.
I don't think
No, I
so.
don't. You killed all the stuff I needed to do battle shock on.
Cool.
I will roll to see if I get command point. I do, so I'm up to 2. That's quite ideal, actually.
2 and then up to 4.
No. So I've spent all my command points last turn because I used.
Do you not? You get your.
Oh no,
turbo
and
gun,
sorry,
yeah.
yes, no, you're right. And because now the ruthless efficiency target's dead,
Yes.
I now gain an additional 2, so I am up to 4. So this
Excellent,
is
yes.
no, thank you, KB.
And I'm on 2 currently.
Awesome. So I guess then, yeah, you can mute us and we'll go. Oh, I will do my praising glare. Sorry. I'll just pick the objective here because then I can wipe the gene sealers and brutal.
You can
off.
try, that's for sure.
I'll give it a go. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, if you want to mute us, go to the top down. We can chat.
We'll do that.
Cool.
Right.
Wow. Good primary score.
Yeah, Jake's trying to catch up.
Yeah, because
And-
Mike is doing quite well in a minute, points-wise.
This is the advantage of tactical.
Yeah, I think, for me, I just think tactical just has a lot more advantage to it, unless you specifically build your list for fixed objectives.
Yeah.
Which I'm not too sure if Jakey has. But going into the tactical deck, you do get rewarded for going for these random ones. However, it is important to say that Mike has been drawing good cards.
He has, so he's soon to pick up a terrible card.
Exactly. So there could potentially be...
Though, is any card terrible because he's got a Turvagon?
Well, it depends on what turn you pick it.
Yeah.
So if you get like capture enemy outpost in the turn 1, it's very difficult to score.
I think unless you're like Eldar.
Unless you're Eldar or Libby Dread, just teleport.
I don't think a Libby Dread could because your opponent's going to be near it. And you got to be
True.
9 away. So I think the only way that you will have is if your opponent decided to leave the objective completely, or if you're super fast like Eldar and just jump onto it and sacrifice a unit.
Yeah, exactly. So Captain Roscoe has just asked what secondaries is Jake taken. So he's taken Assassinate and Bring It Down.
Yep.
So he can get quite a good score from that. Looking at Mike's army,
Yeah,
a lot of monsters.
I think it was 36 or 38 points he could grab
so close
from it
to
all.
the max you can get. Because if you guys didn't know, if you're using the Leviathan deck, you can only score 40 from your secondaries.
And if you go fixed, it's stuck at 20 for one of them and 20 for the other.
Exactly.
So
But if you go for
tactical,
you can get a combined up to 40. There's no cap on how much you can score per objective.
no. Unless the card's specifically
Unless the
states.
card's done or something like that.
Yeah, you'll find most of them say to a maximum of 5
Yeah,
VP.
exactly.
Yeah. There's some in there that give 8 if you're really lucky. But yeah.
Guys, do you want to use a gambit at some point in this game? Because chat is asking for a gambit.
Well, I wouldn't say chat. I think it's just Duncan who's asking for the gambit.
I just wanted to try and pressure them to take a gambit. Come on, take a gambit on that gambit.
It doesn't make sense at the moment.
No.
Because when you do a gambit is when you know you're not going to score many primary points.
Yeah.
And we're both currently happily sitting on 10 a turn, potentially. So
Yeah. With that, I have finished my movement phase.
okay, it's not quite over yet, though.
No, I know. Go on, Michael. Show
So I'm going to
everyone.
spend 1 command point on rapid ingress.
Yes. So main thing you may have noticed is last turn we purposely didn't mention it because Michael didn't bring in the Trigon. And the reason is because it only is destroyed at the end of the 3rd battle round, which means that Michael can now use rapid ingress to bring this in. Now, what I have made sure with my movement before I go into my movement is I've just made sure that before he does this, he can't actually come onto my home field objective. But he could block a charge, he could sit on an objective himself, he could do so much with this. So there's a lot to do.
I actually don't know.
I say, there doesn't look like very many safe options here, Mike.
Well, the thing is, there's safety in numbers, right? So if I give him different options to shoot at, then this guy can do some bits for me.
And equally Bob's.
and bobs, bits and bobs. I'm half tempted to make the gene stealers a pain by putting him here.
Question: does Jake now have the option to Overwatch this?
No, you can only play Overwatch in your opponent's turn.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it is
my
completely
turn, yeah.
safe.
It's not in
I
Jake's
asked that as well.
Yeah, that's quite nice for counterplay there.
No, it's really good.
Okay.
Awesome. So I'll go through what I did in my movement phase.
Yes.
So because of I was expecting rapid ingress and stuff, the land fort actually opted to remain stationary.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to know that if it did come up anywhere here, I could just have any option I wanted to shoot it.
Yeah.
Land fort over there now has a bit more options into the Trigon Prime. Sagittar remains stationary, so it's remained in combat with the Tervagon because I can now shoot at monsters while they're in combat.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've got a whole heap of stuff that can do that. The Berserkers fell back, and with my many command points, I've spent 1 command point, so I can use Well-Ordered Retreat, which means that I can... I'm just going to double check I can... Yeah, I definitely can shoot and declare a charge. So it just means then I can charge back into the Termagants, and so I have fights first.
On that note,
Yeah.
the Termagants do have an ability, if someone finishes a
yeah.
move
You can-
within 9 inches, they can move D6.
Yeah,
So
do you want to do that?
I just quickly move 5 inches.
Cool. So yeah, so just to be able to do that, Berserkers that were in the Sagittar in combat with the Tervagon have got out. There's only 1 zone folk on that objective. I need an 8. I have a CP reroll in the bag, so I'm going to try and go for that to try and put Michael's primary down a bit more. And then yeah, everything else is just really poised to shoot. The Hearthguard have come out. Now, something else that I can't do, if I shoot this Carnifex unit, it is going to move. And it can move into engagement range. So I'm not allowed to shoot this. I have to wait until I can charge it, which is also why I've moved the Hearthguard in the way I have. So they've got range to pretty much everything, aka this thing.
Question:
While also remaining there.
Jake.
Yeah.
what is the closest target to those Carnifexes?
It is the Thunderkin.
It's the Thunderkin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they would have to go into the Thunderkin, and they're literally like an inch out.
Okay.
So the moment, no matter what Michael rolls, he's going to get in.
Unless you nuke the unit in one go, which seems
Which
unlikely.
I think but there's a potential I could, but I'd rather just play the safe option. So, right, let's go into shooting with that note. So we're going to start with the Thunderkin here. They're going to shoot into the Tervagon.
Okay.
So I have +1 to hit.
Yeah.
But am I -1 to hit to shooting into
That's
you?
right, because
Yeah.
big guns never tire, because you're engagement range of me.
Yeah. So this is going to be hitting on 4s
Okay.
with, but with exploding.
But you're broking. Oh, I don't have a token.
No, you don't.
Right,
no.
okay,
So
cool.
there's no counteraction there. So 4s, so 2 hits. They are counted as critical hits. So that's another, so 6 hits
2 each,
total.
Yep, very nice.
Strength 7, toughness 11, is it?
Toughness 11, yeah.
So 5s, so 4 wounds -1.
Good at this.
-1, but they are.
No cover, I think. So 3s, 2 go through damage.
So 6 damage total.
6 damage total. 4 plus, feel no pain. 1 goes through.
That is so good. And then I do have a grab gun to shoot you. So 3 hits from the Forge Master.
Cool.
This is 6s, nothing. So that's all right. Let's do the Sagittar next. He is in combat. So 4s to hit. I don't think it is heavy.
So you can shoot out of combat as well,
Question:
if you
Mike.
wanted.
That 4 plus feel no pain is an enhancement, isn't
That's
it?
right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'll still shoot at it because I
Okay.
don't think. Actually, what's the toughness of the Trigon?
The Trigon is toughness 10.
I'm not in range of it, don't worry.
Okay.
So I'll just put everything into the Tervagon. So 1 hit, 1 wound because it is strength 12.
12.
This is minus.
Of course, it's the beam cannon.
Yeah, this is -3.
Okay, it goes through.
D6 damage, so 2 damage.
2 damage.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 2
I
damage.
finally do 2 wounds.
Alright, cool.
And then the twin bolt cannon, 2 hits with an additional hit because sustained. It's twin linked, so 2 more wounds -1. This is 2 damage as well.
So you keep doing this. Strength 6, is it?
Yeah, strength 6.
Okay, she's fine.
Right, let's do
11 wounds left for reference.
Let's do this land fortress into her as well. So I've stood still with the heavy weapons. This is going to be freeze. It misses. I'm not going to re-roll it as much as I'd want to. Bolt cannon. So they go back in.
Oh, yes, because it's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then re-rolling wounds. So 3 more at -1. These
Okay.
are 2 damage each.
I think I'm getting cover here.
Oh, yeah.
From that wall in there. -1, do you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's fine.
Cool. And then the auto cannon. Nothing.
Okay. Cool. She
Right,
lives.
This is where these may need to come in, but you don't have a judgment taken on you, which is really annoying.
I don't. No.
I'm going to fire the mole launcher into the Hormagaunts. So 3 shots. There's only 4. I do hit once, so I'll get to see if I use my rule.
Okay.
But however, 1 wound minus 1.
1 wound, -1, but I've got the benefits of cover.
Yeah.
I do lose 1.
Cool. And then on a 4-up, yep, so now you're -2 move, -2 advance, -2 charge.
That's not very nice.
And then this land fortress over here
Yep.
is going to fire everything into those Gene Stealers.
Okay.
So, and I am going to spend 1 CP for sustain hits 2. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that for something else.
You probably will kill them
I think
without it.
Yeah, let's do the Magma Rail. So it hits.
Very nice.
And then 2s with the +1 to wound, but if I
Yeah.
roll a 6, which I don't,
an
-4,
invul.
so you do have an invul.
5 up.
Cool, so it's just 1 dead.
Okay.
Bolt Cannon. So 1 goes back in. This will be 2s because of the +1 to wound.
Very nice.
So 5, -1, but 2
Are they
damage.
twin
each.
link, Jake?
Oh yeah, they are twin
Just
links, sorry.
Throw that in.
No, cool.
Minus
So -1,
1 damage each.
2 damage each.
Okay.
Also, do you want to
that's all the
check?
Gene Stealers dead.
Do you want to check the heavy conversion beamer if it has 2 attacks?
It does.
What's
I'm not using that. I'm using the Magma Rail.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, which you are right. It does have 2 attacks, but I'm not using.
So it's
that
just the Broodlord left.
Cool. So this is where the auto cannons go in. But because at the time of me declaring you as a target, you would have still been 1 unit, meaning
Yes.
you would still have 2 judgment tokens on you.
What's the second one for? Oh, because I killed a unit.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. Yes. Yeah.
So 4. What toughness is Broodlord?
5, I think.
Jake, are you not
Yeah,
hitting
5.
on 2s with that?
And
No, he hits on 3s.
do you not still go for the toughness of the unit?
You do. You're right. Yeah.
oh,
You're
yeah,
absolutely
so-
right. Yeah, you do still do
So
that.
yeah, so it's definitely 3 wounds.
yes, 'cause
but
you're
no,
firing
that
everything
all
at
of
the
his
same time.
weapon
You
hit him.
started at the unit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
3.
3 -1, 2 damage.
Saves them all.
Oh, nice one. Then you. I want to
Right,
just
half
I want to just try and do as many mortals as possible, but I genuinely don't think it's going to make any blind bit of difference. But however, shooting here now, I don't mind if you move into combat with me.
Because you're going to charge me anyway.
Exactly. So do
Right.
you know what? I'm gonna shut it off.
Yes!
Okay.
The time has
I'm
come!
going to spend 1 command point.
Yeah.
So now this unit has sustained hits 2 into this unit because
and
you have
that's
judgment.
Warrior Pride.
That is called
sorry.
Ancestral Sentence.
Ancestral Sentence.
Right. Michael,
Yes.
can I have some? Actually, I don't know if I need any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is +1 to hit because you have a judgment taken on you. So I'm hitting on 2s. Every 6 is 2 additional hits. I don't see many 6s. That's really sad. No, I have another gun. Oh no, there's 5 6s. So that's,
I mean, that's still 10 more shots, mate.
yeah. So 6, 9, 10.
Okay.
Your toughness is 6?
9.
No, oh, 6. So I'm actually winning you on 5s, and then 6s will do mortal wounds because of devastating wounds.
Excellent. Okay, that's a few 6s.
So that's.
It's not as bad as it could have been.
It could have been really
Could have
bad.
been really So 7 mortals.
7 mortals.
So I'll just do that now. So this one dies, and then 5 on the next one.
And then you need 6 saves with no AP.
Okay. And you've got a million more shots, right?
Yeah, I got a lot more shots coming in.
So these are all at 0 AP.
This is all 0 AP. Oh, no, sorry, no,
Oh.
it's just 6.
I was
Imagine.
just thinking, hold on, 5s to wound, yeah.
I'd love that.
Okay, 2s. Take 1 more.
Right. Then I get.
I do have Deadly Demise.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'll do that after.
that's
yeah.
right.
This one.
So 10, 20, 31, 40. So that was 10,
What's that, Jake? Let me go get the bucket.
20, 30, 7, 39.
Okay, I'll start handing these.
Yeah, just,
Yeah?
yeah. Can I just have 1 more dice?
Is it 40? There you
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Just put them all in there.
There
Right.
you
2 6s give me double exploding hits.
go. Okay, cool.
Oh god, there's a lot of ones. But it's okay because we have some 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be 10 more hits. So actually they all hit.
Excellent. Do you need a hand?
I have very small
You've
baby-like
done
hands.
pretty
thank
well,
you.
though.
So 6s because I'm only type strength 4.
Okay. I mean, against the right unit,
Oh, this picks
you
up.
take them off the board.
Right, but 8 wounds, no AP.
I mean, they're still decent against.
Well, considering
these
I
guys.
potentially am about to kill.
Another one, yeah.
Yeah. So 8 wounds.
Cool. Nope.
No, I definitely don't.
Deadly Demise.
I still,
Deadly
sorry,
Demise.
I actually do still have one more. I actually have the champion, because he could do something. So 2s, 1 wound, no AP. Okay, cool. Right.
Cool. I'm going to move now.
Yeah. So 4.
Let's hope for something big.
Yeah,
because
then
then I
you
could
could've
go
got-
round.
Yeah.
So 4 inches. I do have to go as close as possible,
So that would be.
which would be base contact.
Yeah.
Which does mean I can go this way into
Okay.
base contact.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right? That's
Yeah, no,
pretty-
that's right.
I can't
'cause-
get closer than base contact.
No.
So.
Oh, no.
Or I could just throw my
Or
mod
he could just drop
that,
kick me.
that would also work. I think you're a little closer than that. Yeah, cool. And then.
And then he, because
We'll
he
save
would
it.
have to. Would he also have to go in base contact?
I don't think 4 can get there.
Okay, cool. That's all right then.
But he has to go as close as possible.
Right. Yeah. So
Yeah, probably have to go a bit
yeah, that's
closer
all
like
right.
that.
So I'm going to need a 6 on that charge. So that's okay.
Excellent.
Right. So now we've done that. We've shown that off. It's much more fun when you do it into a big unit term against and something, and you just go here's
Yep.
plus 40. Right. Let's do the charge.
You'll get another chance at it, Jake. Don't worry.
Yeah. Don't you worry. I will. So Hearthguard into these. I need a 6, but I
Yep.
have an inbuilt reroll because I have the champion in my unit.
You did not need it.
Don't even need it. So 11, I've got to get as many in base contact as possible.
Okay,
He would be in base, but your
Yeah.
spindly model syndrome.
that's fine. Yeah. Got too many claws.
Yeah, so bang, bang, bang.
Bang bang.
I am just going to move that one, just so the champion can't actually get into base to base, even with its 11,
Okay,
and then the rest would just sort of go follow suit.
sure.
Then Berserkers, we said they needed an 8. I have a CP for the reroll.
And this is these berserkers into the
Yeah.
zoanthropes.
I got a 9, I
That's
don't
nine,
need it.
Right. Well, let's
Save me command points.
move you in. You can probably get one on the objective as well.
Yeah.
Or a couple, in fact.
Then I will charge the... I don't really want to even charge that Turvian, to be honest. This is well annoying.
Just put them there for now.
I'm just going to charge the Turvigan anyway, or not, whatever it is.
Okay.
This thing. Cool.
This thing.
Yeah. So
This
these 3
thing.
can make base, and then the mole launcher will have to touch there.
Okay.
Cool.
How
Nice.
many CP you both on?
I'm on 2.
I'm on 2 as well.
So
Okay.
now, Mike, what's the armor save of Carnifex?
2+.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend 1 command point
Okay.
to do Warrior Pride onto this unit, so now I have an extra AP.
Yeah, and you're definitely going there first.
Yeah,
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty scary.
yeah, so
Okay.
cool. So pile in, so they all get to fight.
Yeah,
I
I'm
am-
going to spend 1 command point
Yeah.
on Death Frenzy.
So you can fight on a 4.
So on a 4+, they'll fight on death.
Not fun. So we'll start with the champion's mass hammer.
Okay.
So he's hitting on 2s, 2 hits. Strength 12, so freeze. So 1 wound -3 because of our newfound AP.
That goes through.
So D6 plus 1 damage. So hopefully, yeah, that kills that
That
one.
will kill that one.
Cool.
Deadly Demise. No, I'll resolve that after you've done all your
Yeah,
attacks.
and then
I'll see if he fights on death first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. And then the mass gauntlets are going to be
I guess I'll just take it off now because it's not fighting on death. That's a shame.
so hitting on 2s
Yeah.
because of the judgment token. Strength 9, so winning on 4s,
Mhm.
and these are then -3 flat 2. So that many saves.
+1 a wound is so good.
Oh, that wasn't even with plus 1 to win, not
okay,
just strength
sure.
9.
I'll
Yeah,
push up. Strength 9.
yeah.
If I was within sign-out range, I would have spent the CP on the Feel No Pain, in case anybody's wondering. But 6-up's not worth it. So how many saves? AP what?
It's AP3. So.
AP3?
Yeah, because
Is-
it's normally AP2, but because I've spent Warrior
Oh, Warrior
it's
Pride.
AP3.
Yeah, cool.
Mike, is old one eye not a synapse?
No,
Oh.
no.
And they're 2 damage
It's
each.
just a big
So you've
old
got one
bug.
eye, mate.
Well,
So that's,
So that's
20 wounds.
20 wounds.
I do have 5+ Feel No Pain.
Ooh, how many wounds does he have?
I believe 9.
Oh, okay.
Significantly less after that.
So,
He is very dead.
yeah,
Bam,
he's,
bam, bam,
he's
bam.
cream crackered.
Cream, crackered. What? Deadly Demise.
No.
Fight on death.
oh what? What?
So,
What an unfortunate turn of events.
so then
Or
my
fortunate, depending on which side of the battle.
so then my consolidation, because I can make it to that objective. That's that. There we go, Hearthguard, you did
They
it.
didn't even do anything.
Did the Hearthguard just kill 3 Carnifexes in one round of combat?
No, well, they could.
well,
They
what's
probably.
that?
They probably
They
would
could
have.
have, yeah.
You know, I wanted to show off the shooting.
Yeah, Carnifexes aren't what they used to be.
Would you like to interrupt?
I don't have enough command points. I've only got one.
Very good. I'm going to hit the zone tropes now.
Okay. I will.
Give up.
I'll go for rapid regeneration for 5 plus 20 pain.
Cool. So axes hitting on 3s. This is their single strike.
Sure.
Toughness.
5.
So 3s. So that is 6 at -2.
Okay. 4 up in one.
2 damage each.
2 damage. That was the strikes.
Yeah.
So 2 damage each. The first guy takes.
He's on 1 wound.
He's dead. And the second guy
Is
takes
on
2. Has
1
1 left.
Yes, George.
Just to clarify, the stratagem for the judgment, the AP on the judgment
Yeah.
tokens, is it an extra 2 AP if they have a judgment token?
Yeah. So it's for every. No. So it's
1 per token.
It's 1 per token.
Ah, and they only had 1.
They only had
judgment
1. Yeah.
token. Okay, cool.
Then Hulk hands. 3 hits. 3s with rerolls due to twin linked. So 3 more -1, and these are 2 damage each as well.
Come on.
Oh, so there's 1 left.
Excellent.
And then I will just.
Is it on 1 wound as well?
It's on 1 wound, yeah.
Oh!
And then my pile in. I can't pile that one in. He would be in base technically, but I could. He could go there, and then that one goes there.
Yeah, cool.
There we go. Then the berserkers into
Big Mama.
Big Mama.
Big Mama 2.
Yeah. So 3s, 5s.
Yeah.
That is 4 at -2,
Just keeps doing it. 4s.
and then 2 damage each.
2 damage each. 4s again.
Oh, okay. Tell them all, Mike.
Don't know about that.
No.
So that's 9. So I have 7 wounds left.
Cool. That is all my combat.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. Well, I have the Sagittar, but you're the defensive player. So you get to
Yes,
choose.
I'm going to hit you back. I'm not going to bother with this. It's just too hard to kill. Even look at her. So you
at her.
don't get to fight on death if you've
I've
already
already
fought.
fought. Yeah.
Okay.
I will double clarify that.
Yes, please do.
Each time this model is destroyed and has not fought. So
So I'm going to do my sweep.
yeah,
So 8 attacks on 3s. That's
Very
quite good.
this is into the berserkers.
Into the berserkers.
Toughness 5.
Strength 7. So 3s. That's 5. It's AP 1. It's 2 damage each.
You won't get a save, and then I'll need to do these 2 at a time, so 2 wounds each. So first one kills 1, second one kills 1, third one kills him, and then these 2 I can just take at the same time. You kill the unit.
Okay.
So you do get a judgment token. Damn. Hooray.
Silly judgment tokens.
So
Get
blank
judged
for
fool.
you. which is very
Excellent.
good. And then that, I believe, concludes me turn.
Okay.
So assassinate, bring it down wise. I killed 3 monsters,
You did, and a character.
so I'm gonna get 10
You
points
get
total.
6 for assassinate. Sorry, 6 for monster.
6 for bring it down because they didn't have over 10 wounds.
That's right.
Plus 4 more for
4
assassinate.
Yes.
And then I've lined up Broodlord's on his own, so I can maybe do something there. Tervagon's taken some wounds. We've got the Hearthguard ready to do something next go. Looking a lot more confident. So yeah, your turn 4.
Okay, excellent. All right. So just quickly, I will get 10 victory points because I hold that one over there and this one comfortably with the Swarm Lord
Yeah.
and some Termagants.
Easily.
And then I go up 2 CP because I have the Swarm Lord.
I'll just go up the 1, but that will put me on 2 command points. So yeah, if you want to mute us and go to the top down, then
So,
Mike can do his movement.
Mike, you're on 3 CP and Jake, you're on 2?
I'm on
yeah.
2 CP.
Oh, you're on 2 CP.
I'm on
yes.
2, and then Mike also got 10 on his primary.
Yeah. Cool. Sweet.
Perfect. All right, well, we'll be
Oh,
back
sorry.
in.
Real quick, cards-wise,
I've got behind enemy lines
And-
and overwhelming force.
So
So
kill
destroy
stuff.
people on objectives.
which
which
well,
is
there's at least someone
where
on.
all of
objective.
you are, to be fair.
Yeah.
And be behind enemy lines. That's going to be quite difficult.
Yeah.
Do
Brood Lord maybe make a run.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see what happens. So yeah, if you go top down, we'll see
Okay.
what
All right, well, we'll be back in 30 seconds, guys.
Let's take a moment to appreciate Colourforge, our fantastic sponsor. Their range of spray paints has become our go-to for making our miniatures come to life quickly and efficiently. The quality and variety of colours they offer are truly unmatched, providing a smooth application for stunning effects every time. Check out Colourforge for your next hobby project.
Okay, guys, we're back. It's just me for the moment. Kobe will be back in a sec. But yeah, guys, are you all enjoying the game? Obviously, just put it in the chat. Let me know. Looks like everyone's still rooting for the Votann. So don't worry, Jake. Everyone loves you. 54% for the Votann, 46 for the Tyranids out of 517 votes. We've had a lot of people vote. We've currently got 240 people in chat. Oh, thank you, sir. 240 people in chat and only 115 likes. So come on, guys, pump up their numbers. They're rookie numbers. Let's get them up to 200. Oh, looks like Mike is actually ready, so I'm just going to pass you over to him.
Actually not quite finished yet, but I did want to say I've just passed the Battle Shock test on the Hormigants, which is at 3d6 because they're now within synapse range. And I am going to, in the command phase, regenerate units using the Endless Swarm stratagem.
Yep.
And it's at any point in the command phase. So the Tervigon's already brought back 5 Termagants. So I'm going to pick 2 of my Endless Swarm units within synapse range, which will be the Termagants and the Hormigants, and D3+3 models will return to each. So the Termagants, I'm going to get back 4, and then the Hormigants, I will get 6 Hormigants back. Okay, that's it, and then I'll carry on moving, and you can mute me.
Awesome. All right then, so I think Kobe's just getting back into the booth, and we can talk to you about that really successful turn from Jake. All right, dude, we're back.
Hello.
Hello. So, wow, Hearthguard.
Look.
Wow.
Jake was saying in the car he's going to run 30, and I can see why.
Yeah, 30 of them. Oh no, 30 of them. All right, let's buy Jake a bucket.
I think I need a bucket as well.
Yeah. Okay.
You
all
forget. I also earn the army and paydays next week. So there's going to be 4 boxes arriving at
I'll
our
have a word with
house.
Steve about some VT buckets. I think VT buckets are needed in 10th. I know what do you need to start 40k bucket? That's the next. That's the next thing.
Essential items: tape measure, dice, bucket.
Bucket. Only in the disclaimer. Only if you play Votann, Black Templars. Let's chat what their start kit 40k is.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Seb's come up with a great idea. What is everyone's idea of a starter kit for 40k? Okay, I was struggling to word that for some reason. He just said it to me, and my brain was like, no. So, best starter kit for 40k. Like, what is yours, chat? Come on. Why are you still laughing, George? I think I just worded that perfectly fine.
I think it took you a couple of attempts, mate.
Look,
so
speaking is not my first language.
It's not your first language. I think that's evident, mate, to be honest. Yeah, guys, let us know what your starter kit would be for Warhammer.
There we go.
See, I speak language, mate.
Yeah.
So,
I speak England.
I speak England. So, yeah, let us know. Dante's an essential in every starter kit. Starter kits for Warhammer.
What, as in like playing Warhammer?
Yeah, just playing Warhammer. Playing Warhammer. So we said we need to do a bucket, a VT bucket.
Yeah, for my
for the Votann.
Yeah.
And we just we'll ask Jake actually. Jake, what would be in your starter 40k kit?
So probably a few things. So first off, dice, tape measure.
Yep.
Objective markers.
Yep.
How to play Warhammer 40,000 by Vanguard Tactics.
Oh.
You don't disagree, do you? Pays the wages. Then I don't know. Like seriously, probably like a black primer paint.
Yeah.
Like a spray paint.
Okay.
Or
yeah.
Equally, if you can't spray where you live or where you are, just like a pot of it. Just to jab it.
Just a jab.
Or equally colour forge, because you can obviously grab some colour forge.
And we'll be back after 30 minutes.
Then, I don't know really. Probably like, do you know what would have been really useful when I started playing 40k?
A box?
This is not a product, like, and no, not a box. Is actually like just knowing like phrases.
Yeah, jargon.
Yeah, whatever that means. So, like, what I mean is like, so, you know when someone says like, oh yeah, I'll take, what's like action? Like this is going to be the new terminology now because we all know it as action.
Yes.
And it's not going to be action.
It's like exploding sixes, sticky objectives.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So, like that like just like basically a thesaurus of What are you laughing about?
It stopped his nearly. He won't stop making stupid noises.
Right. Yeah, so it's like a thesaurus of
Yes.
like terminology.
Yes.
So then you can just go into the game and know, oh, okay, that's what he's talking about. So yeah, that would be mine, along with probably some Votann as well. Yeah.
I'm done.
In general,
Yeah.
he took that hard.
It's been fun.
I've enjoyed myself.
I might be in the lead, so I'm just going to quit now.
That's probably
Okay.
how it goes.
And we'll
yeah.
call it a win for me.
Yeah.
No, I finished moving. I didn't move a lot of stuff because I didn't want to get overwatched.
No, which is fair.
I felt like that was quite a lot of shots, and I felt
Yeah.
like not moving the termagants was probably best.
Because you did that when I moved my berserkers,
That's right.
so they haven't actually moved anyway,
Yeah.
just in case. So
I did bring back 9 of these this turn, though, just to keep you,
cool from the
keep you
turn.
aware, from the Tervigan and the stratagem. And then I passed my battle shock and brought back some of these guys as well, because you choose 2 units in
Yeah.
Synapse.
And then I reminded you, because I had to go to the toilet, I came back and reminded you that you're -2 move and advance.
Yes, which sadly is bad, but they move 10 and advance and charge anyway,
Yeah.
so they're okay.
So in theory, I could overwatch them, but I'm not going to because that's too many dice. I guess so in all seriousness. So yeah.
Right, so I will do some shooting.
Okay.
Before you move on to your shooting, just had a question for Jake from Matthew Schmidt. He said, Votann deployed Hearthguard but didn't really use them until later. Could have deep struck them. Was it important to deploy them on the board as a deterrent or area denial?
So so basically the reason I didn't deep strike them, one, I've got the Weaver Field crest, so I can't. But 2, the only reason I'd have it anyway is because purely for how I positioned them, it meant if Michael went first and did make an error by moving the big blobs out, I can instantly react. So we even had the conversation that how I had the unit, I could make it so then every single model will get out and then they could shoot. And as we saw, if they can do that to Carnifex, they probably do that to most other things. Especially like if we're shooting to a Termagant blob with these guys, they're getting 40 plus 10d6 shots. You would just think that would just kill them.
Yes,
like you don't even need to do it.
Well, you demonstrated.
Well, yeah, as we've seen.
Pretty well.
So yeah, that's why I had them on the board. I think though, if I had more units, I'd probably have maybe them with Deep Strike Crest. So then I have the option to maybe Rapid Ingress because
Agreed.
Votann used that really well.
Yeah.
Along with obviously some other things. So yeah, but if I have the one unit, I think it's always going to start on the table. But if not, then more
Okay.
options. So
Perfect
yeah, that is
then.
why. But thank you for your questions.
Yeah, thank you. Mike,
Alright.
just one for you, mate.
Yeah.
Dorian Bashaw has just said, a quick question. If I wanted some of your dice, instead of paying shipping, could I purchase some and pick them up at LSO? Would it be best to email?
Get in touch with Stephen, maybe via Instagram.
Yeah.
Or send an email to me and I can mention it to Steve.
Well, we can definitely speak to him about.
But yeah, I'm sure he's more than happy to arrange something like that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Yeah, because I know we did it at LVO where some people mentioned about wanting dice, so we brought a few over
exactly.
with us. So,
Exactly.
yeah,
Definitely a possibility. Yeah. Oh, sorry. The email would be mike@vanguardtactics.com. Yes.
Good boy, Sebi. See, he's on it. Right.
Anything else, George?
No, all good.
Okay. So I am going to shoot Mr. Swarmlord at the berserkers over here.
Okay.
So I've fallen back.
Yeah.
And he's going to shoot his flamer at you.
Michael Swarms is going to shoot at my Swarm Lord. No, not my Swarm Lord, my Berserkers.
4 shots. They automatically hit. Strength 5,
Toughness
toughness
5.
5. Just the 2 wounds.
So,
AP1 ignores cover.
so I won't get saved.
Oh no, it doesn't ignore cover, but it's
okay.
torrent.
Okay, so I will
Weird.
take it on the ones in cover.
Sure.
So I've got 2. Fell them both. How
Cool.
much
Damage 2 each.
So first guy is alive on a wound, and then in theory, he dies.
And then they're dead. Cool.
So one
Alright.
model dies. I'll take the Hulk hands because, as we've already established, I'm not the biggest fan of them.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that's only just a personal preference. I like having the axes for the mass sweeps, as you've seen, like probably into the Termagants, who may have been useful to have an extra 6 there. So that's mostly why.
Oh,
Cool.
Mike, did you score primary?
I did, yeah, I got 10 points. Yeah.
Because he held this one,
Oh,
and he held
Um,
that one.
I'm going to fire some Termagants at things. 4 very quickly into these berserkers. We do have
What are you
lethal.
firing the other 4 at?
Sorry, there's 6 here going here.
Now I do have 2 CP to shoot back at you.
That's a good point.
Would you knowing that?
It's
Because
not
we
very
could
nice,
see
is it?
maybe if we can pick up a unit off them.
Yeah, you'd shoot normally, wouldn't you?
Yeah, because it's as normal.
Okay. Thank you.
That's
very
okay,
much.
because
I will
you've
not
been very
shoot at
gracious
you.
with me. I want to be very gracious.
I will
with
not
you.
shoot at you.
No, because
But
otherwise,
that's your only chance, Mike.
otherwise that unit is literally dead, and we're not even being humble about it. At this point, they're dead.
Oh, okay. You've done the right thing there. I respect that.
That's right.
So 1 wound.
Yep.
And then 1 hit doesn't wound.
Okay, cool. So 1 wound, I
it's
fail
only 1
the
damage.
armor save, and I pass the fail no pain.
Awesome. And then the Turvigon's going to shoot them as well.
Yeah, go
Out
for
of combat, because she can do that, but she will be at -1.
Yeah.
And then she will wound on 4s, because strength 5. Votann being that high toughness is really annoying.
Well, ironically, the Berserkers didn't go up in toughness,
No,
which
yeah, they
is
stayed the
really
same.
quite funny that they're like the only unit that didn't. But I do agree that I think if they were toughness 6, they would be quite tasty. Already being toughness 5 and toughness 6 has been a big difference. I
Be
feel.
very balanced. I
Yeah.
reckon.
Yeah, I actually think
Well,
they're great.
I mean, like with no armor save.
I'm not gonna
really.
lie.
Yeah,
Toughness 6 is
I'm
fine.
not gonna lie. On the podcast, I was a bit of a Debbie Downer about them, but actually, I actually quite like them.
They do what you need them to do, really.
Yeah, they give you what the army doesn't have. And
Right,
that
the
is 30
Trigon's
power.
going to shoot a bioelectric pulse at the big tank.
Remember, I can also shoot him back.
Oh, for God's sake.
So no, I can't. You don't have a. You,
I don't
do,
have a
have
judgment-
you
I-
do have a judgment token. You're on that objective.
Because you picked that one.
Yes, and
Right,
it can,
okay.
and we've said it counts
Okay.
until my next command phase.
I won't shoot you then.
Would you like to use the rule of rules is written?
Yeah, rules is written.
On your
Okay, I won't shoot then. I will just do some charges.
yeah.
Cool.
It's annoying, isn't it? Now, also, please bear this in mind that this probably has the most like requirements fulfilled. Because if you look
Yes.
at AdMech, theirs is 1 CP, and you don't need to lose anything, and you don't
Yeah.
need anything on them.
And then you look at sisters, and it's
And it's like
You have to
2
lose models.
CP, but I have to lose a
and
model.
you have to-
Yeah, it's the same for Necrons. They have to lose models as well. So it's,
Necrons, it's all right. 'cause
But they
just,
get them
they
all
just,
back,
yeah,
don't they?
they just revive.
okay. So I will charge.
Okay.
Can these survive a turn of combat with these? You can fall back and shoot and do whatever you want.
I am
anyway.
also, if you do that, I am also going to Overwatch.
We
Yes.
have just had 5 Vanguard Tactics memberships gifted to us from Tattoo Tabletop.
Thank you.
Thanks, James.
Everyone say thank you in the chat who's just been given
Beautiful
those.
soul. Thank
Yeah,
you very
beautiful
much.
soul. Beautiful
Hormigants into the Sagittarius.
An easy not Overwatch then.
Yes. And then I'll do the Trigon into
And-
the tank.
An easy not Overwatch into that.
Cool. Do I do the Broodlord? Because you can still Overwatch the Broodlord with the Land Fortress. That's a tough. You'd be at -1. I'm going to do it.
Well, I
I'm
won't
doing it.
only hit you on 6s anyway.
Yeah. it's going
If
in.
it helps, I'm not going to Overwatch.
Cool. Okay. I'll move everybody
You're
in.
not charging here.
I am not charging
Okay,
there.
cool.
Oh my god, those half guards.
Way to play mind game, Hammer. Like,
Yeah.
when you put the fear of God in your opponent. Like, witness me!
Wait, what's the Votann god? It's
Yeah.
Jake.
I love him.
Jake is the Votann god.
Yeah, because the cool thing about the strat as well is it's not you pick an enemy unit that has a judgment token. It's your own unit when firing at other units that have judgment tokens. You get sustained. Well, you get sustained too. If you're not firing something with judgment token, you still have sustained 1. I think it's like a mega insane stratagem for 1
It's
CP.
very
I
good.
would roll a
It's very
6.
good.
Yeah,
I rolled a 6 for the Hormigants, but you're -2 to it.
yeah,
So
so 4.
just a 4.
That and mole launcher also coming in clutch. If we had if we had the models, no Hulk hands, but all mole launchers. Right?
Can you do that?
Yeah, every 5 can have a mole launcher, but you don't have to have Hulk hands.
Oh.
Thank
The
goodness.
reason we've done it is because they're built. Like
Thank goodness it's not a 2 CP strat anymore.
that. yeah, like it used to be. Yeah. And also, you don't have to pay for the mole launcher anymore because it's sort of baked in, isn't it?
Yeah, does it still get the? It doesn't get the extra attack or anything like that, does it?
What do you mean extra?
The mole launcher, because it used to be a separate profile where you got an extra attack. And
Oh
wound.
no. So he counts as having a plasma axe.
Okay.
That's why I rate it, because otherwise I'll just have them all with plasma axes, because it's just 1, it's easier, and 2, it just means we're not having to I can just do 30 attacks knowing that I'm going to hit a horde or something.
Okay.
Right. Let's roll some dice.
Let's do
I've
it.
finished all my charges. There was a really cool strat I wanted to use, but it's 2 command points. I've spent mine.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
I'm not going to do it,
Yes.
but I just want to clarify this more for myself. Could I Overwatch these Hormigants with this unit of Hearthguard?
No, because big guns never tire only applies to vehicles. You can't shoot these Hormigants.
I meant with my Hearthguard,
Yeah.
but before you move.
Before I move,
because I would
you
have been
could,
within
I
24.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not going to, but again, just showing off how.
Can if you want.
I sort of want to show it off. I don't.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
One
One
command
CP.
point. Yeah,
let's
you can
do
all
it.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, they can all see. Well,
Okay.
they all would have been back here.
Sure,
So we'll need
sure.
to. The back guy wouldn't be in,
Okay.
nor would him. But so I'll get 8 guys. To
Cool.
get to it.
Just do the Volkite first.
Yeah. So this is what is quite cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
So 6s to hit. Reroll that. Cool. 3s. So 2 saves, no AP.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, okay.
So they both go through.
Yeah.
Kills
And
2 of
then
them.
how many would have been in the unit before I did the Volkite?
10 total.
So-
9.
Okay, so I'll just
Yes,
get
9.
So this will be 8 plus.
8. 86 plus. Yeah.
Yeah. So plus. So
I just brought them back.
33. So 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 38.
Jake, is there any way to get rerolls for Votann?
That's like sin here. No, there technically is. If you disembark from a land fortress and it shoots at something, you can pick it to reroll wounds.
So you've only got fire support.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, sorry, I dropped one.
That's all right.
However, I just think in my head that actually having bigger units is just better. So
Okay.
because of that, they can't go in the land fort. 3s, so 5 more, no AP.
I will have cover. Do you ignore cover?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So
No.
1 more dead.
Cool.
I'll take that.
Cool. 1 CP. Got to show it off. Cool.
Yeah.
They show off you don't have to overwatch the unit that's charging you anymore. Yeah,
Okay.
Cool. So you get to fight now. I can't interrupt.
I do get
which
to fight.
I wouldn't have
I
done
am going to
anyway.
go with the Trigon.
Okay. Let's see what he does.
He has 12 attacks.
Yeah.
Or it has 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Ooh, cool.
Okay. I do have lethal hits, remember, against monsters and vehicles.
Yeah, so
that's
they're auto wounds.
4 automatic wounds. Strength 12.
Toughness 12.
Awesome. So 4s.
So
There you go. So
6
that's
saves?
7
7
saves
saves?
total.
minus.
Minus 2.
So 4 plus. I fell 3.
Okay, that's 9 damage.
So down to 7. So
Cool. All right.
Just take those dice. Cool. So down to 7.
Alrighty.
Very good.
Let's do Le Broodlord next, who is in here. So 5 attacks. Just 5. Come on, mate.
Come on, mate.
Come on, mate.
Come on, chap.
Oh dear. So wounds on 2s, hits on 2s. That automatically wounds, so I can't get a devastating wound out of it.
Does
I
he,
do get 1 there.
does
and
he
it's
still have
twin-
devastating wounds?
Yeah, his
Yeah, he does.
actual
He has it
weapon.
inbuilt,
Okay.
as well as so it's strength 6.
So,
So this wouldn't wound.
but that's 1 devastating
So
wound.
that's 2 mortal wounds.
Yeah, plus
Ooh,
2 more wounds.
Okay.
So 4 mortal wounds,
4
plus a
more wounds
wound,
and a save at -2.
which I failed. So
Which
I'm
is 2
actually
damage.
on
That's
1 wound.
6.
I'm on 1 wound, Michael.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And then Hormagaunts.
Yeah, Hormagaunts. So we've got.
And it's fair to say that you've done that just to more get you on that objective, right? So to deny me
I do have
primary.
lethal hits. I could have had lethal hits on 5s if I had enough command points.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Okay, so you could
Yeah.
you could just
3.
bonk me, yeah?
I could, if I had the whole unit, it would have been much easier. But you decided to Overwatch because you're mean.
Unfair.
So we've got 3 wounds
Fair but
already.
mean.
That's more wounds than the Tervigon's done to you, which is
Which is none.
sad.
And then 60s. So,
What's your head in the dice camera?
Sorry. So that's another one there. So
okay, so I've got all the.
Oh, you got
so
them all, yeah,
4,
cool.
no AP.
-1 actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 wounds, so down to 6.
Cool.
Cool. And then.
Le Tervigon. I think I'm better off doing the sweep, right? It's going to wound you on the same 5s.
Yeah, and
So-
you get more dice.
And I get more dice. So 8 attacks. No. Oh god. Okay. She does hit on 3s and she's not bracketed yet. 5s. Okay, I'll take that. -1.
Fail 2,
2 damage each.
so down to 2.
All right.
Cool, so I guess I'll hit you back. So Land Fortress, get 6 attacks. I'll just hit the Broodlord.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s because I'm -1 to hit now, but you have a
Yeah.
judgment taken on you, so I'm +1.
You would actually be another -1 to hit because of the Broodlord's ability.
So 2. Strength's
yeah.
8, so 2 wounds, no AP,
2
1 damage.
wounds, 4 up in Vun, 1 goes through.
Just 1 damage.
1 damage.
And then Sagittar into the Hormagaunts, so I missed them all.
Excellent.
Cool.
Right, you know what?
That was good.
Not bad. Did a fair bit of damage to those. Got a little problem with these berserkers over here, but there we go. Only issue is, I don't think I've killed any units.
No.
No, so I don't score any of my points.
No, so no overwhelming force and no behind enemy lines.
So what I'm going to do is discard behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you're going to come and stand on the objectives in a minute, so I'll keep overwhelming force. I would normally get CP, but I already got it from the Swarm Lord, and it doesn't stack.
And then my turn, going to gain a command point. I'll roll a 4 up to see if I gain a command point, which I do. So I'm up to 3.
Excellent.
How many ACs on your... Oh, there's... Yeah.
I've only got one guy there.
So we can test that.
Just quickly do the
Beautiful.
sign-ups. I'll check what their OC is, just in case.
Yeah.
You've got 2 models on there, though.
Oh, okay, so I may hold that.
I'm only OC1, so you do hold that.
So I'm going to get 10 primary.
Yes.
I will do Battle Shock. Sagittar fails it, and the Land Fort passes it.
I could do the shadow in the walk, couldn't I?
You could do the Shadow in the Wall.
I don't think it matters at this stage, though. It doesn't matter at this stage.
It would deny me
It
5
would deny you
primary
potentially
if I fail
5
that.
primary.
Yeah.
I'll save it for a future turn.
Okay, cool.
Well, we've only got 1 turn left.
Because this is bottom of 4.
That bottom of 4.
Yeah.
I'll save it for the last turn.
Okay, cool. So, right, so we'll go top down and...
Bottom of 4?
Yeah.
I wanted to burn an objective.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right, guys. Well, we'll be back in 30.
And now for a word from our sponsor, C Studios. They are the experts in providing professional miniature painting services, ensuring your armies always look their best on the battlefield. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or just starting out, C Studios can help bring your miniatures to life. Don't miss out on their quality craftsmanship.
All right, then, dude. We're back. We are back.
Yeah,
And
I am.
Votann are actually holding it together.
Are they?
I don't know. Mike's laughing
Yeah.
furiously.
Jake seems.
Right, so what just happened is... Are we unmuted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
so because I failed my battle shock check with my Sagittar, I had to take a desperate breakout from the Hormagaunts and Tervagon, and I rolled a 2, which means he dies. so he's dead, but the goal is he just needed to get out of there, to be honest. Oh, sorry, I will do a praising glare onto this
Does he
objective.
deadly demise?
think
No,
you rolled it?
I failed it, sadly. So I rolled a dice, it didn't deadly demise.
Do you want to do this? Oh, no, it's not battle shock.
He's not falling out because I just want to shoot. Cool, yeah, sorry, you could go back to the top down
Okay,
after that
alright.
revelation.
Right. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That's one way of putting it, mate.
Yeah.
So Jake really needs to get rid of these big. Needs to get rid of that Tervagon this turn, I think. And hopefully the Land Fort can put enough firepower into maybe the Broodlord for assassinate. And the Trigon. That's where the last points are.
I think both of them offer up points.
They do offer points, but
well,
I mean,
no, he does have. He's got the Tervagon, the Swarm Lord still as well.
yeah.
he needs to get rid of.
Swarmlord's still on max wounds, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think right now prioritizing.
You want to get the Tervagon and Broodlord.
Tervagon needs to go.
And,
But it's
and-
Tough. That Feel No Pain is just
Yeah.
mad. So does the enhancement just give her a flat 4 at Feel No Pain?
No, so it gives them a 5 at Feel No Pain,
Okay.
and if they take any wounds
Right.
but aren't killed, then that is increased to a 4 at Feel No Pain.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's a very, very good enhancement for just keeping your big bugs alive.
Yeah, that sounds it.
Well, Jake's ready. That was a nice quick movement.
I'll just chime into the enhancements. If at the start of any turn she's suffered any wounds or she's below starting strength, she then gets Feel No Pain 4+.
Yeah.
For the remainder of the turn
Of the battle.
of the battle.
Yes.
It's a brilliant enhancement.
It's
really good on her.
It's actually mega. Yeah.
How many points is it?
I think 25.
It's,
Oh, okay.
Auto take if you're taking a Tervagon, I think.
I think it will take any monster. Is it
Wait,
only on turn?
I guess it's pretty good on a Hive Tyrant as well.
Yeah,
actually.
I was going to say, yeah. Cool, so I'll just go through my movement quick. So Land Fort's now finally moved up. I just need to try and do as much that... First off, I need to kill everything off this. Second off, I need to kill this. So with that in mind, Land Fort's had to come up. Warriors have just come up so they can shoot. Hearthguard haven't moved. And the reason is because otherwise the Termagants would get to make a d6 move. And if Michael rolled big, they're going to get out of dodge. So I need them dead, so I've just chosen not to move. However, who have moved, the Thunderkin, they're now in range of everything. Land Fort's just stayed in, so it can just shoot, and let's just do some shooting, yeah? So we'll start with the Thunderkin, and they're going to shoot at the Tervagon.
Okay.
So you have a Judgment token on you.
I do, yeah.
And you're +1 to hit anyway.
Yeah.
So either way, it's freeze. And I missed with them all. Very good.
Thanks for the explanation.
Now we have the Graviton gun. They all hit.
Okay.
This will be, what toughness is it?
11.
So 6, sorry. 1 at minus a number. Roll your dice. Did you fail it?
It's a 4 up. So if it's
So
minus
I'm
2,
minus
I'm fine.
1.
Minus 1, so she's fine.
Cool. Then we'll do the land fort.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire all of its guns at the Tervagon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we'll do the magma rail. I'm going to see it. And I hit because of the
Okay.
+1.
Yeah.
Because of the
Because of my
judgment
judgment
token.
token, that's right.
Strength 18.
Does
So
not
it's not
wound.
wound. Oh no. It's all going wrong. Bolt cannon. 4 hits with no sustained.
Okay.
5s.
With the rerolls.
With rerolls. So 2 so far. Okay, coming in. Okay, that's coming in clutch.
Cool.
-1. You will get cover, I
I think
believe.
so.
Does the land fortress not ignore cover for the?
Oh, it sorry,
Pentax
ignores
scanner?
cover,
Oh, ignores
because
cover,
my
okay,
spectral
cool. Oh, we may
scan.
have misplayed that earlier,
No,
but
that's right.
that's fine. AP1, yeah?
Yeah.
So 1 goes through, damage.
2. So
Damage
takes
1.
wound.
Okay, so
Cool.
6 left.
Auto
on
cannon.
the dam.
5.
All right.
No. Then warriors will shoot into the gaunts, the Hormone
Yeah.
gaunts.
Yeah.
They bolt. So 10 shots, 4s to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 4, so 3s. So 6, no AP. You will get cover because I'm shooting through that.
4s. 4 dead.
Again, do you not have a scanner in the?
No, I put the scanner in the
In the other squad.
in the other
Okay.
unit. Yeah.
Just want to make sure in case you're.
That's right.
I'll leave the 2 over here.
Cool.
Okay.
And then, do you know, I'm going to kill the brood. I'm going to shoot the brood lord with the land fort. And the reason is because he gives me more points than potentially killing a Trigon.
That's right, yes.
Because he gives me 4, whereas the Trigon gives me 3.
That's right.
So I've stood still.
And
I've
with 1
remained
wound, they're
stationary.
both just as likely to kill you.
Yeah. So what? I'm remaining stationary.
Yep.
So this will hit on a 4 with the +1, -1. It misses. The bolt cannons. These will hit on 4s.
Okay.
6s will be sustained.
Yep.
Strength toughness is 5.
5, yeah.
So 3s with twin linked. Thank you, twin linked. 4 at -1.
4 -1, 4 plus invulnerable saves.
And
3 go through.
2 damage each.
He is dead.
Cool. So that will get me another 4 on assassinate. So that's all right there.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Good. I just needed to do that. Then this mess.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to spend 1 CP to give them sustains, and how it works is I pick my unit and they get sustains, and then when we do the targets, that's when we figure out what sustained I have.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to put all of the Volkite that can see the Tervagon into the Tervagon,
Okay.
which I believe is 7.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I think the 3 can't hear.
Oh, you can see she's got big, long
okay.
claws. Yeah?
Okay, cool. So all the Volkite will shoot her,
Okay.
and then I'll do 8 grenade launchers just to guarantee it,
Okay.
because this will have sustain 2.
Yeah.
And then I'll do 3 grenade launchers in the Hormagaunts, 7 into them. And then
Okay.
the champion will just shoot the Hormagaunts as well.
Cool. Let's play the numbers. I'm going to use Endless Regeneration on the Termagants. Because if they survive, they block a charge onto the Swarm
Which
Lord,
is massive. So,
which is huge.
yeah, so right, how we'll do this, I'll shoot all the Volkite first.
Yeah, cool.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is hitting on 2s. Every 6 is going to be 2 additional hits because of you have a judgment token on you.
Yeah.
My baby hands are not helping. Alright. Cool.
There we go.
2s.
Chuck that one again.
Sorry.
Okay,
Right.
very nice.
And then there's 1, 2, 3. So I gain another 1. And then this is just 6s to wound, but then 6s will just do devastating wounds.
You've got a face. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm just going to help you out there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I struggle facing the enemy. So 6s.
Oh.
Oh, mama, that is good. So
Oh,
That
that's
is-
nice.
Oh my.
that is 8 mortal wounds into.
Watch your head from the dice cam
Oh,
as well,
sorry.
Jake.
I got excited. So 8 mortal wounds into
Right.
Tervagon.
Cool.
Did you not get any normal wounds?
No, I'm wounding on 6s anyway.
Well, I only take 3.
That's cool. And then I'll do the 3 into the Hormagaunts just because I have to kill them. So 10.
I'm happy to take these
You're a
off.
good man.
Yeah.
And then so into the unit, into the 7 into here.
Mm-hmm.
Talk me. So how many are in the unit?
I believe it's 18.
18. So that's
Yeah.
going to be +3. So this is going to be 21 plus.
All of this.
So 10, so 31,
So it was 8.
46.
Was it 8
It
shooting?
was 7.
7
Seven,
grain
yeah.
launches, okay.
So 46.
Okay, do you want to just do the 21? And then we'll do another 25?
Yeah, I could do that. So 10.
Do you want to explain the reasoning for that? Mike?
It just makes it a bit quicker.
Yeah.
When you're rolling dice, you have to carry as many.
So 21. So 2s with sustained hits 2 because you count as having a judgment
Cool.
taker on the objective.
It could also wipe the unit in one, you know. If he kills enough, I could just remove the rest.
So that many saves, please.
That makes sense. Okay, cool.
You take the ones in cover. I assume.
You don't ignore cover.
I don't ignore
There's
cover.
enough here to actually. I'll do about this many because I need to keep the ones alive that are in cover
Okay.
because they're in front of the swarm lord.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. So
So 4 dead so far.
yeah.
There's at least 6 more
Yeah.
that could. Okay.
So
Okay, so 2 more. So 6 dead so far.
Cool. Then I got another 18, 22, 24, 26. So same again. 2 6s give me extra hits.
Yep.
A lot better. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So another.
Okay. Cool.
She had 2
A lot of
judgments.
shots.
3s.
3s, okie dokie. Right. No devastating wounds,
No,
thankfully.
they're the same way. There you go.
Right, so I'll do the 6 not in cover.
So 5s.
Mike, you wanna
watch your
just-
head.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
So 4 failed
4 failed.
and 3 dead.
3 dead, which means there's 3 more.
Yep.
Not in cover, bang bang. Feeling
So,
a pain.
so now there's 2 not in cover.
2 not in cover.
So
One
that's 1
not
not
in
in cover.
Cool, feeling a pain.
Cool. And then just this many in
And
cover.
then the rest in cover and in front of the Swarm Lord.
So
Okay,
3 more.
So 3 more.
Okay, you didn't kill them all, but I had to split a lot
6
there.
plus 3. And there are sufficient to protect the Swarm Lord, by the looks of it.
So I
You
can't
can
charge
judge
the
that.
Swarm Lord.
A long one would get there, but you'd
Okay.
have to go round like this, basically.
So I'd
Difficult
have
to
to
see
go-
from the top down.
But I can go through the wall because I'm infantry.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if we take this off
Yeah, sure.
to figure it out.
Sure, of course, yeah.
So if you
Yeah, more than
lift
happy
it.
to.
Yeah. So I'd need a 7. I say I need an 8
Yeah.
to get into
sure.
him, yeah? I have reroll charge, so I'm
Cool,
I will
perfect.
do it.
Is that all you're shooting?
Shot. Yeah, that is everything.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
So I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah,
So
go
I
for
need
it.
an 8 into both.
Oh, he's got it.
Literally.
However, it is going to limit how many can fight the Swarm Lord,
Yeah.
because you do have to go in base contact with the
Yeah.
termagants.
So there's gonna be, obviously we'll need to put the building back
Yeah,
to
so the
turn.
building is where this outline of
Yeah.
rocks is.
So I can get the I should be able to get the champion in to fight because he'll then pile
Yeah,
in.
because you're moving before the rest of these.
Yeah, and then the rest are just gonna go like that if they can.
Cool.
So
Yeah. So
I'll pop that back.
just gonna pop that there, and then you can come inside on this side with the
Yeah.
champ.
Yeah, and then
You'll have a couple standing
the rest
outside that
will
will
just
walk
be-
in a minute.
Cool.
Okay,
And then the berserkers into the zone throat.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, they are
So
in. I
move
sorry, I
you
rolled
in.
out of the box.
into base because you have to be, but also on the
Cool.
objective.
Perfect. Fighting.
Yep.
So I'm going to use that. What is the invulnerable save on the Swarm Lord?
4+.
Okay, so actually using the strat makes no difference because I'll ignore your armor save anyway, and
Yeah.
I'll put you on your invul.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just see if there's any other strat. No, cool. So we'll just go straight into him.
Cool. I am going to do rapid regeneration for 5+ Feeling of Pain on the Swarm Lord.
Good shout. Right, here we go. Mass hammer from the champion.
Does he do mortal wounds on the charge?
He does.
Oh, you
I
keep
will
rolling.
count that because that was a double 1 and a 2. Where's the... Right, so each time this model ends a charge move, you can select one enemy unit within engagement range of this unit. So I'll select the Swarm Lord.
Yeah.
And on a 2 to 5, suffer D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, suffer D3 plus 3. So 2+. You suffer 3 mortal wounds on him. And this would have been before you used your
Yes,
strat.
it would. So take 3 more wounds.
Question, Jake. Would it not would have been better to do that on the termagants, or so then you
You-
can
yeah.
trial it?
Would, yeah. I'm
you
happy
would
for you to
have.
do that.
Are you alright with that?
Yeah, no, that makes absolute
No,
sense.
that, yeah.
Because then you get more into the
Kobe's a
swarm.
tactical genius.
He is a tactical genius.
So you've killed
Who would've
those, and
thought
it does
it,
say an engagement range of the
Right.
unit, not the model.
Okay.
So it doesn't
This
matter.
is
that he's
where
not
now we may actually have something quite funky
combat.
come up.
Okay.
A long list. Each time the bearer destroys an enemy unit, if that enemy unit has one or more judgment tokens, which it technically does from Appraising Glare,
Yes.
I can now give another unit a judgment token.
Okay. That's
So
visible.
in theory, I can give the Swarm Lord now a judgment token.
Which means that he then counts as plus
Which
one.
now he
Oh, just
has
when
it.
your unit kills.
It just says each time the bearer's unit destroys an enemy unit.
Yeah, which you did. Yeah.
So he now has a proper one, but now will mean he
Counts
has
as
two, so
having
I'm plus
two.
one to hit and wound.
Are
Are you
Ouch,
fine
Kane.
with that?
Yeah, I mean,
Because that's how it just says when I kill them.
Kobe's just turned around and absolutely whooped me.
Yeah. Actually, another point. Sorry. No, they didn't have a judgment token. Don't worry, because I could have done it in my sheet.
And you can find this on What's the Play.
You can find this on Jake reads rules and Kobe reminds me what the rules do.
James Tattoo Tabletop just said I'm sending a What's the Play. Sensing a What's the Play.
Kill the termagants with your cool pre-chart, whatever it's called.
Then bang
and then body the Swarm Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still will only
Cool.
have one hit though from the champ because I'm
Sure.
not gonna. I'm
Sure,
not.
yeah.
I may even CP re-roll it now because I'm wounding him on 2s. I think it's worth it, you know.
Mm.
I'm gonna do that. So I am gonna CP re-roll one of the hits.
Okay.
It does hit.
Yeah, because you
And
got
then
that +1. Yeah.
Strength 12,
Toughness 10.
so 2s. 1 wound, -2.
Okay, 4 up.
It re-roll it in the box.
No.
D6 +1 damage. 4 damage.
Okay, 4.
Bang!
3 damage.
Cool. Sorry, and then I'm pretty sure I'm going to get...
That's not a good start,
Sorry,
Mr.
I
Swarm
need to
Lord.
fight with... So sorry, I'm just doing my piling.
Yeah, sure.
That we sort of... I think I'll be able to get... I think I'll be able to get all of them to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah? I'll just roll it and then... Because I'm pretty sure I
You
can.
get in base to base.
Yeah, because they'll all get base
Base
to
to
base
base
to
over
base
there,
to
yeah.
base. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sure.
And there's one
Yeah.
here.
I don't think he can.
He
get
can't get in.
No.
That's fine. So I'll take...
Because you have to go in base to base if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So 2s to hit. And then strength 9, your toughness 10, so I need 4s because of the +1.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that's
Are
4.
there any more attacks after
No,
this?
no, we're done. He's finally over.
And his damage 2.
Yes,
Okay, so the average is that he lives.
which he
He
does.
definitely lives. And then 2 damage each.
Yeah.
So 5 plus feel no pain from the strat. You take 3 damage.
So that what's that?
Only got 4 left.
Okay. Is he bracketed or does he? He doesn't bracket actually.
He
I
doesn't
don't
bracket. He's only got 10 wounds.
Nice one.
So that trend stands.
Can I? I'm just going to
You,
fight.
I'm going to take him off.
Yeah, perfect. You're a good boy.
I don't
Right.
think 4 Equipment's going to save that one.
Boy.
Yeah, cool. So that will be that. Swarm Lord Swarmsy gets to fight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I am -1 to be wounded because your
Okay.
strength will be higher than my toughness.
It certainly will. So 8 attacks.
Yeah.
2s. And
Strength 8?
strength 9.
So 4s with rerolls because you're twin linked.
Okay, your toughness 5 or 6?
Toughness 6, but
6.
because of the -1 to wounds.
Oh, I am twin linked. Thank you for reminding me.
That's right.
I
I
always forget that he's twin
I
linked.
forgot that when we played.
So
you
that
reminded
is
me.
that many saves at -2.
So -2 will put me on a 4+. So just go on the normal people. So 3.
Oof,
so
flat 3 each.
So 3 die. So I'll go. What's his OC?
OC 3.
Okay, so I'm taking these 3,
Yeah.
which will mean that I've still got 5 on the objective.
Yeah, cool.
Cool, that's fine. Nice one. Right, and that is that. So end of my turn, I got... Oh,
The
Oh, no,
Trigon
sorry,
does
the
get to hit
Trigon's
you.
gonna kill
You do
my
get to hit me
man.
first.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd so wish.
I would-
Land 4, land 4, land 4.
Landy D, 1 hit. Wandy D doesn't win.
Cool. 12 attacks. 3 automatic wounds.
Oh, what's the AP on that?
2
Oh.
each. 6 wounds.
Oh, look, he's dead.
Yeah, cool.
Now
Does he
she
deadly
blow.
delight?
She don't blow.
Oh.
Yes, and in the battle of the land forts, mine survived. Yes, but mainly because I sat it in the middle of the board for the whole game. But yeah,
I'll move towards the objective.
yeah, cool. I'm really happy with that turn. I'm not gonna lie.
How many points?
So I killed 1 character.
Broodlord for 4, which I think Kobe's already marked.
Yeah, and then I haven't got any more Bring It Down, but I've set up.
Not yet.
I'm hoping I should be able to just absolutely murk any of that. So yeah, and then that's that. So going into your turn, you're gonna get
Right.
Well, you're
So
currently having 5 primary.
I'm going to use my Shadow in the Warp now
Okay.
because it could flip me some primary points.
Yeah, this could be quite big. So, see, the champion's not better leadership. He should be. Right, so on the Perth Guard, they fail it. So that now flips your primary. And I can't Overwatch or use any strats.
Can't Overwatch or auto pass the Battle Shock either because it's my command phase.
Because it's your command phase. So they fail that, so that's going to give him 10 on the primary. I will just roll Berserkers. They're fine. Landfort is fine. Brockier fails, so they can't Overwatch either. That's actually quite big, yeah. Warriors.
Have you not got a CP to?
You can't.
I can't because it's his command
It's my
phase.
command phase. You can only use Insane Bravery in your own Battle Shock
So that's
step.
very
cheeky.
nifty, yeah.
This is why a Nero Tyrant is good.
Yeah.
People
I
listen.
like
I
it.
didn't even have one.
I know.
You have one. It still
But
works.
it'd be even better if you did.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. Well, you can. Well, I'll draw one card, shall I?
Yeah.
Deploy Teleport Homer.
Does Trigon want to go deploy teleport aim?
But Tervagon might just do it. In
Oh
the
yeah,
middle for
Tervagon.
points.
Because
yeah,
you can do it in
cool.
the middle. So
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
That's that. Let's mute me and we'll crack on.
nice.
Well, dude.
Did
There's significantly less on the board right now.
there is, yeah.
Those Hearthguard, I can't get over how how nasty they are.
Yeah, Jake is actually starting to convince me that 30 is mandatory.
It's mandatory.
There's no two ways about it.
Hearthguard. Oh no, it's just that's horrible.
Hey,
That's deleting everything.
I need to win some games.
That's true.
So I think
I'm pretty sure mine and your home record was
currently 1-0 to me right now.
It is. In 10th edition, I have lost my first game against Kobe. But
Champion.
we have a whole season to go, buddy.
And I will not lose a single game. Do not quote me on that.
No, chat's heard it here. Chat has heard it here. Right. But yeah, no, it's interesting. That Shadow in the Warp ability is very powerful.
Yeah.
We were having discussions a while back saying whether or not the Nero Tyrant was worth it. You've convinced me.
Yeah.
All right.
It's because you can't use the strategy.
Yeah,
Same
I
bravery.
thought you could use it.
No. Different step.
Yeah, it's a different step.
It's a different step of the same step.
It's a very powerful ability. Very powerful. Because I said this at the start though, Battle Shock does impact the game in quite a big way.
In this instance,
Well,
yes.
For instance, Mike has just got an extra 10 points.
Yeah, but
which
that's
I need to add on to.
that is only in this instance. Most other forcing Battle Shock is in a certain phase, such as like fight phase, shooting phase, and then it doesn't do anything. It doesn't turn points over to you.
In some instances, it needs kind of maybe adjusting.
Because Overwatch can be done in the shooting phase, most of the time it's being done in the shooting phase.
Yeah, definitely.
So it doesn't stop much.
Unless you're Dante and you're the greatest golden boy in the galaxy,
Who only does it in the fight phase.
but it's awesome.
Right, back to Mike and Jake.
Right, super rapid. The Trigon went round the corner. I asked Jake if he wanted to Overwatch. He said no because he wanted to save it for the Tervagon.
Yeah.
And then I didn't move the Tervagon to avoid Overwatch. If he had declared the Trigon, the Tervagon would have ran over here and killed these, which is worth a lot more points in the greater scheme of things.
What's
So-
wrong?
James has just put in the chat, newscaster, ironically, Kobe Kobe'd himself today when he said he wasn't going to lose it all over the season of 10th.
The only way you're not losing in 10th is if you don't play.
I'm retiring.
You
I've
can't
got
play
one
if you
win.
can't. I've
That's
only
all I
won-
need.
I think I've only won one game of 10th so far.
That can't be true.
Yeah, no, don't really
Space
worry.
Wolves.
Did I win that game?
Yeah, you were.
I
Yeah.
lost
spoiler.
that game. Oh no, no spoilers.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I lost that game.
Let's.
I don't think I've scored above 60 either. So,
Well, we'll wrap up my turn 5 real quick because I've just got a bit of shooting and charging.
Yeah.
I'm going to do his psychic into the Hearthguard.
yeah. Minus what? Oh no, your strength.
This is Torrent.
Okay, and your strength wouldn't
strength
be higher than my
5.
toughness.
So
'Cause I'm- those are-
D6 plus 3 again. 4. Good work, Mr. Swarmlord. 5s to wound.
Yeah,
no
because
wounds.
this isn't -1 to win because I'm plus 6.
And then the Tervagon will shoot. Oh no, she's going to do
She's doing
teleport homers
Yeah.
because that's more important right now.
Yeah.
And then charge phase because I'm not going to shoot the tank because it will shoot me back, right?
I don't have enough CP to
You don't have
shoot
enough
back, so you
CP.
might as well.
Right, quick, let's fire 6 shots. Ba-bang, it's sustained hits 2.
Oh, cool. Toughness 12.
Cool. I would have had One would be an auto wound, but that's fine.
So
2 AP0.
we'll just put 3 in. All good.
It doesn't matter. Okay, charges. I'll charge the
Overwatch.
tank.
So magma rail. Oh, yes, here we go. So strength 18. Okay, wounds -4.
Cool. What's the damage?
D6 plus 6.
Okay.
Oh, 10. I nearly saw 12.
This is not good.
Is it D6 plus 6?
Yeah. And it's devastating. I nearly saw a 6 to wound.
Yeah, so.
Bolt cannons. Okay, so that's 4 hits because it's sustained. 5s with rerolls because of twin linked. So 1 at -1.
I'm okay.
Good. And then finally the back cannon. 1 hit. No wounds.
Okay.
That back cannon's done absolutely nothing.
It's probably because mine's
Nasty.
actually broken. I got on mine.
I like it.
Don't look at it. Stop looking. Stop looking at. No, because Steve had an aneurysm at one of my models on the stream. So, put perspective, people. He was in a really tough spot because it was either we use one of my models or I play like 70 points down. So,
70 points.
and luckily, for the sake of the chat, he allowed me to put one of my Votann. So yes, my Votann are yellow. You would have never have named that. You would all thought they were painted like poo. So
No, I think it's beautiful.
Mignons.
I didn't paint that though. So I didn't paint that at all.
Okay. No other charges.
Okay.
I have 2 command points.
Mm-hmm.
If you're battle shocked, do you benefit from a judgment token?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
presume so.
If you
It's
could,
not.
if you could
Yeah,
check
I
for
can
me
double check for you.
while I make my attacks with the Trigon.
If your army, what? Each summer model from a unit with this ability attacks a judgment token. So yes, I still get it. It doesn't say anything
okay.
about me having to be battle shocked.
Okay.
It's not like pain token.
Yeah, that's irritating. So I don't know whether to spend a command point for feeling a pain and stay alive,
Yeah.
or
Well, you
go
can
for
declare it when I hit you, right?
5s. Well, I'm potentially going to spend them now.
Okay.
I'm going to do it because it's really cool and I haven't
Yeah.
used the strat yet. So I'm going for Adrenal Surge,
Yeah.
which means I'm going to pick. It won't work
Yeah, because
because I haven't piled into Synapse range yet.
I also fight here first.
Yeah, I know that. So I'll spend 2 and I'll just pick 1 unit that's not in Synapse.
Okay.
And I'll do it on the Trigon because he's
Cool.
really cool. And what that means is he gets critical hits on 5s.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So
So that means lethal hits will be 5s.
that means lethal hits on 5s. Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
So Trigon. Cool.
Oh, okay.
That was terrible
Wow.
because you wounded him. He's bracketed.
So that's just 4 wounds, right?
Yeah, that's just 4 wounds. That was
Minus.
sad. -2.
Fair 1, so down to 14.
3 damage. Well, that was a really good use of 2 CP.
Do you know what this is? It's because I'll say it in the end because I'm not going to jinx anything.
Oh dear.
There we go. So I get to fight here.
You do indeed. I
champ.
do have to.
It has to be the champ.
Come on.
So he's hitting on 2s. He hit with all of them.
Bang.
He's wounding on 2s. He wounded
Bang.
twice.
Twice.
Minus
All right.
2. Bang.
I'm okay.
Oh,
Oh.
God,
Why you got to suck the joy out of everything, Mike?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2s and 4s. Imagine if I had sustained hits. Sustained hits too. 4s.
Okay.
There you go, Michael. That is.
How many wounds is the Swarm Lord on?
He's got
4.
4. I've got 2 damage each.
Roll them one at a time. Come on.
1 at a time.
Yeah.
No, 1. Okay. So he's on 2. He's dead.
Whoa.
His name's
So
Michael.
he's dead.
Big swarms.
Does he do a deadly demise? He does not.
His name's
does it
Michael.
to
Big
himself.
swarms.
Sad times.
What is
Cool.
cool though is that I am going to be unbattle shocked to the start of my turn, right?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
means that
That's
I
right.
score my primary at the
That's
end
right.
of this turn.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. Land fort.
Yeah.
Go on. Run him over.
How many wounds
Threes
does the
because you have a
Trigon got
judgment
left?
taken on you.
4.
5s.
You could do it. Oh, he could do it.
Okay,
Oh.
bang. Don't talk to me.
That was
Okay.
almost as
Don't
entertaining
you
as
talk
Tau
to me
combat.
or my son ever again. Cool. So with that in mind, Michael.
That was a terrible turn.
No, but you got to deploy teleport. Hayden.
Oh, that's true. I did get 3 points for teleport homers.
Cool.
Oh.
Cool.
No, nice.
That's it.
Something I can do. Is when I've killed the Swarm Lord, I can use the long list from the in Iron Here champion.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick a unit that I can see. I can see this guy. I can give him a judgment taken. Cool.
So I'm just reading Overwhelming Force.
Yeah.
And it says, while this secondary mission is active, each time an enemy unit that started the turn within range of an objective marker is destroyed.
Score 3 victory points.
You score 3 victory points. I thought that was at the end of my turn. No?
No, so you
It's
could
either
score
or.
it in. You could score it in.
So the Sagittar would have given me that, right? 'Cause it was on an objective marker?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you can have that. Yeah. Because it fell back, but you didn't kill it. Oh no! So each time an enemy unit that started the turn.
I just assumed all the cards
Oh, no,
were
yeah.
in your own turn.
No, this one is a bit different.
Right, okay. Well,
So, yeah.
I'm not going to draw another card.
Yeah.
'cause-
And then you just have
yeah,
that.
sure. So
Cool.
it's just 3 points.
3 points. Cool.
God damn it, Mike.
Right. So
So
my
3 extra points on top of the.
Yes.
so my turn though, and I don't need battle shock because I'm above half strength there.
Yeah, you are
And
absolutely.
I can just move and do
killing
things. I get a command point.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I don't think you're going to need to go top down if I'm 100% honest.
All right, we
no,
won't.
Fine,
If
yeah.
that's cool.
You can just
Yeah.
talk us through
I'm
what
just
you're doing.
I'm just gonna move here. I will hold 2 objectives.
Right, so
Yeah.
in this mission you can burn them,
Yeah.
and it's completely the end of the game
Yeah.
or your next command phase.
And what happens if
That's
I burn
worth
it?
10 points if you burn it.
Okay, I'll burn that with the berserkers.
So you want to burn that.
Yeah. And then these guys are just going to move out so they can see as
Mm-hmm.
many of them. Actually, so the champion's going to sit on the objective because he has the worst gun,
Yep.
and then the rest of them are going to move in such a way so then they can see.
Cool.
Fair
Yeah.
good.
Have you got anyone that can burn another objective?
Can I not burn my own?
No, sadly not.
No, I need
No.
to, and I need
Okay.
to kill these.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense for the berserkers to do that.
Yep.
However,
Absolutely.
and then I'll still hold 2, so that will still give me 10.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Cool.
Right, shooting.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna shoot the Hearthguard first
Cool.
into the Tervigan.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend the 1 CP to
I
do
would
sustained,
take her off, but you probably want the pleasure of killing her.
but also I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to kill her.
Okay, sure.
So
Well, we'll see how it goes.
so 1, 2, 3.
She got 2 judgment tokens on it.
Yeah.
She does, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Sustained hits too.
7. Yeah, so 2s with sustained hits 2, and then I'll
And
be
that's
plus 1
playing
to
the
wound.
strap,
as well.
yeah?
Yeah, because I need to kill her.
Yeah, and that's ancestral
Sentence.
Damn.
So that's
10 more.
10 more.
Good work. Good work.
And then I'm really looking for 6s, but 5s will also do it now
Yeah,
because
cool.
of the plus 1 to wound. Could you put a dice in my hand?
Yes.
Thank you.
No.
Okay, 1 mortal wound, but
And
luckily with the plus
strength
1,
6, are they? Oh, no,
strength
plus 1 to
5,
wound.
yeah.
Plus 1 to wound, yeah.
But luckily, I now need to make 1 mortal wounds,
Okay, cool.
and then
Yep.
12 armor saves.
How many wounds has she got?
She got 3
She's
left,
got 3, so 2 plus. She's fine.
and then 1 mortal wound.
And then 1 mortal wound on a 4 up feeling of pain. She's okay.
That's it. Grenade launchers.
Yep.
10, 26. So 10.
This Turbogon's just tanking.
This thing is well good. I think that goes in pretty much every nid list. Like, in my
For me,
opinion.
yes.
Yeah. 2s, 6s explode
Twice.
twice. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 5, 6, all of that. And
Yep.
this will be 5s again. Again, no AP.
Yep, cool. You grab some and I'll put the rest in there. All right.
So 5s.
Bam. Excellent. I'll just get these out of there.
I was hoping the Volkite would have done it, if I'm honest. But
So 2,
okay.
fail 1, feeling of pain, failed.
1 wound.
So 2 wounds left.
Oh, 2
She's
wounds
not
left. Oh,
taken any
yeah.
yet.
Oh, failed it.
Cool,
Passed
so
the feel no
feel no
pain,
pain.
and then armor save. Fine.
So that would have been my feeling of pain because of how I did it.
Oh,
so
okay.
she's got 1
Oh,
more
okay,
left.
cool. Nice. Then all of this. Actually, I'll do. I know this is really annoying, but I'm going to do the warriors into her because I
Okay,
just
sure.
want to use the big shooting onto the Turvix with Trigon.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
So freeze.
So at this stage, I'm happy to take her off if enough's going into it.
This won't be. 3 saves, no AP.
3 saves. Yeah, cool, cool.
Okay.
1 goes through.
The warriors. Yes. Yes. Ah. Okay. Right.
She doesn't explode.
Cool. Right, now the Brockier into the Trigon.
Yep.
So 3s either way because of the plus 1 to hit, no exploding 6s.
Cool.
5s, 1 wound, -1, but there is cover. Flat
Goes
3
through.
damage, so it actually kills him.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
dead. Deadly demise. Nope.
Cool.
Well, you have cleaned me off the board.
I did it.
That was
I tabled you.
savage.
Cool, so end of that, I'll burn that objective for 10 primary.
Yes.
I'll get another 10 primary for
Yeah.
holding 2. So that would give me 20 primary on my last turn, and then we said that if I tabled you, I got 20 on Bring It Down and 16 on
That's right.
Assassinate.
Yes. So whatever the primary is, add on 36.
16 on assassinate.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, because that's the max, yeah.
That's the max you can get from my
Right, can I just say, right, then what I wanted to say, right, everybody said that all the Votann will lose, so, and they've tabled you, at least, so I don't know if I've won,
Well,
but
if you bear with me,
How much on Bring It Down?
20, I got the max
20,
on
yeah.
20.
we'll be back in a minute. We're going to figure out the scores,
Yeah.
and then we'll
Okay,
come back
I'm
with the results.
hoping for it.
With the release of Warhammer 40,000 10th edition, at Vanguard Tactics, we've put together the perfect course for you. If you're already playing 9th edition, but you want to seamlessly transition into the new edition, leave behind everything you know about 9th and understand everything you need to know about 10th, then this short course is going to be ideal. We break down all the complexities and give you step-by-step guidance on how to really make the most from 10th edition. We're going to help you understand all the basics of the game and then some top tips along the way to help you really get the most from your army and your playing experience. And if that's something you want to do and get signed up on our short course, which you can study in your own time, then do check out the links below and get signed up to our accelerator program.
Guys, so tell Jake in secret.
Yeah, that was a great...
I really enjoyed that game.
I enjoyed that game.
2 judgment tokens is savage. Absolutely savage.
Yeah. I said to people this combo with this Hearthguard,
They're really good.
and you know,
Really
like,
good.
I managed to show them off. Also, Thunderkin, I think they're absolutely incredible. If we had more, I was planning on running more, but we didn't.
Thankfully.
Yeah. But yeah, like I definitely think they have legs. One thing that we were actually just saying off the camera is that when I did the podcast with Dave,
Yeah.
I actually said that I didn't really like long list.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to say it
The
now.
enhancement, right?
I was completely wrong. It's literally amazing.
Yeah, with a unit that kills whatever
Yeah,
it wants.
and it's 15 points.
It's
And-
15 points. I
yeah.
mean, you just kick out judgment
Yeah,
tokens.
when a unit's killing whatever it wants, the ability to then give another, because that is what killed the Tervigan.
Yeah.
If we look at it, so yeah, which was integral that could have swung the
absolutely.
game. So yeah.
Okay,
Do you want me to call it out?
Yeah, do one at a time.
Go
Just
ahead,
call them
go
out
ahead.
one at a time.
Right, so,
Oh, please say I've won a game of 10th
my
edition.
Mike,
Yeah.
you have got a massive... Sorry.
That's
You have a
really
massive 72 points.
Yeah.
Oh,
about right.
I haven't
Sounds
beat-
about right.
There's no way. I can
Okay.
do that.
Jake.
I haven't scored above 60. Right?
Jake, well, I can tell you tonight, mate. You have beaten 60. All right.
Oh, I'm
You
so
got a
happy.
massive 81.
I won! I won a game in 10th edition. I won a game on the channel. Oh, Michael,
So,
Bravo.
you were a fantastic opponent.
Thank you.
I felt we played both in the spirit of what we tried to do at Vanguard Tactics,
Absolutely.
because there was a lot of moments where you could have done things and I could have done things.
Yes.
But yeah, that was fantastic. Did the chat enjoy it?
They did, yeah.
Did they think the Votann would actually win, or did they just do that because they like how I have them on my arm?
Yeah, I think, I mean, everyone was kind of debating Votann throughout the game, not knowing whether or not they would be able to hold their own in this game. But Jake, you've handled them superbly this game.
Well, it helps when you have a massive crutch in the form of.
Well, I mean, they did a lot for you, mate, but the
Well, the
Land
fact they didn't-
Fortresses did really well. I mean, the Magnets
Yeah.
seemed a bit swingy.
They are swinging.
I
Yeah.
think definitely Beamers instead of...
I think Beamers is probably the way to go, just because
Yeah.
of.
It's more reliable.
Yeah, I do like it. The sustained D3 is really good as well on
Yeah.
them.
Those Thunderkin are amazing as well with the...
For 95 points,
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
absolutely
yeah,
incredible,
For the cheap as chips, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think the two standout units in Votann are the Hearthguard and the Thunderkin.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't really want to have to spend as many points on. If I'm honest, character-wise, this would have been a Carl if I had points,
Oh, okay.
or somewhere for him to go.
Yeah.
Because I didn't, we ended up taking the Forge Master. It wasn't too bad. Just giving them +1 hit all the time was good.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, so yeah, I had fun. Guys, I'm really I really hope you did have fun with us as well.
Yeah.
We managed to show off a lot. I proved the internet wrong with all the comments on all the Facebook groups saying that I'd lose automatically, not even a game. I did it. I'm more happy about that, to be honest, than anything. Michael, you're an absolutely fantastic opponent and a gentleman as
Thank
always. Kobe, you've been great with your commentary and your adding up ability and
Thank you very much.
and your rules as well, because you helped us a lot along the way. George, you've been absolutely fantastic with your commentary as well, always putting in a shift. Seb, oh Sebby, my lovely, lovely Sebby, you've done fantastic with the cameras. Hopefully everybody at home seen some awesome shots of some awesome moments. And I guess then that is it, and we'll catch you all in another live stream battle report very soon.